Welcome back to the Crypto. My name is David. I'll be your co-host for today, and I am not fearful, but maybe greedy. Greedy in a good way, you know? Guys, happy Monday. Today is a big day. Why? I don't know. Maybe because Bitcoin's up at $65,500. But before we get into any content, I need to make some very important introductions. Number one, sitting to the right of myself and my son Frank is the Zen Master JP.
Hello. Zen Master JP here. Says, does not read headlines. That's right. I do not trade the news, but I trade your reaction to the news. Amen.
Amen.
And I'm ready for a legendary long.
Hallelujah.
I don't trade the news trades me.
Yes. There you go.
Also, we have Rob. Hey, Rob.
Hola! Is your dog, Big Rob. What's happening?
What? What?
It's your dog.
I woke up. I did wake up. But I came into the studio this morning and I was like, oh, I have two open positions. I was like, I wonder what happened here. Well, one was WorldCoin. I was in if you guys remember, we're in a WorldCoin short on the daily. And yeah, should have probably taken profit on this one. I'll be completely honest. I completely forgotten that this position was open on breakout because I've been trading on my more cash account over the weekend. But anyways, I'm sitting here. So, I would have been sitting in some nice profit here. I mean, I'm still up. Okay. I'm still up $102. I don't know what percentage that is. But I'm looking at the pattern here, and this is why I got into this coin, and then, of course, we'll get into Bitcoin and all that fun stuff. But this is a bear flag that I was front-running on a bear pennant that I was front-running on a breakdown, which it did. So then the question then becomes, and I am searching for input here. Do I hold on to it to see if it does get a bearish retest, or do I just cash my profit now?
Are you thinking to yourself, or is that a question?
Remember when I said I'm looking for input here?
I was waiting for the crickets.
No, I said I'm looking for input, so I expected you guys to talk.
I'm sorry, I'm so lost. This is a short, a long? What are you doing, man?
This is a short.
Is it short?
Yeah.
Keep it open, man.
I mean, it just broke to the downside. I mean, likely to come up to retest, maybe. It hasn't even engulfed fully the candle. It's just kind of. I kind of did. But anyways, it's in a downward move. I mean, if you want to slide your stop loss down or something, I mean, okay.
Yeah, I can't do that. It's all internet. It's all or nothing, man.
I mean, but let me ask you, like, why are you so itching to close it? Because you have to take profit. I mean, obviously you set the take profit for a reason. You're barely in the profit. I mean, on a risk, on a what is that, like a 1 to 3, something like that, roughly?
This is.
I mean, it broke out of the pattern. I don't know. It's a daily trade, so like, why not let it run?
So this one, let me see if it tells you. I'll tell you what the numbers are, but yeah, I think this is a 5 to 1 or a 4.5 to 1, something like that. It's a larger trade too, but yeah, I'm just.
How much are you up? Dollar amount?
$100.
$100.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I mean, there's nothing telling me like, oh shit, I should panic and get out of this. Like, I don't know.
I'm frozen. Anyways, okay, JP, go ahead.
All right, cool. Well, let's see what's going on with BTC. What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are around the world. Where are you around the world? In fact, I know we got a lot of people out in India, a lot of people in Germany, USA, and all around. Welcome in. I'm coming in hot, baby. I'm coming in hot. Keep it on this camera 1 second. Here we go. Beautiful. That's better. Yeah, that sounds good, my friend. Okay, let's look at BTC. Give me a moment. We'll pull up the charts. We have to do a top-down analysis and reset our narrative, right? Let's reset our narrative. Let me just reset my channel here. There we go. Perfect. Love it. Okay, let's get into the charts here. BTC, we had a weekly candle close. First, we'll look at the monthly. We'll always just take a quick look at the monthly as we do the top-down analysis. Is that monthly time frame still respecting the red line? Respect can allow you to proceed to the upside. Respect the red line, the dynamic support of the 50 MA on the monthly. We got a green money flow on the monthly. Yes, we do. We have a VWAP that is trending sideways to potentially up. Let's go to the weekly time frame. We just had a weekly candle close. Shout out to everybody who was there for the weekly candle close. I do every candle close, every daily candle close, weekly candle close. Even if I miss it, I'll still go live and do the analysis afterwards, right? Shout out to my files out there. Whoa, that's loud. Shout out to my files. My files. Good to see everybody out there in the chat. Bring this down right here. Beautiful. All right. Weekly, we had a weekly candle close. Is it bullish? Is it bearish? Is it monkish? Let's talk about it. The weekly candle close right here for BTC. I called it bullish to monkish. I think it's bullish with a hint of monkish. Close above the 200 MA, the important line on the weekly time frame. All right, we like to see BTC stay above the weekly 200 MA if we're gonna get an actual reversal here. If BTC is gonna see 70K plus, you need to respect the yellow line. The yellow line, the 200 MA, is respected. It feels respected. It feels appreciated. All right, just like your girlfriend, you got to keep it happy. That yellow line is keeping BTC happy and the bulls happy at the moment. And we have a green dot, right? Green dot on that candle close. That's important. The weekly candle just closed with a green dot, gentlemen. That's a buy signal on market cipher B. That VWAP crossing the zero line bullishly gives me a bullish bias once again for BTC.
So what are we doing, long?
That's what it looks like. Continuation long, weekly longs, a daily long. So far, we on a weekly. We got to zoom in. We have to zoom in. But look, also this current candle is above the 9 MA, above the local dynamic resistance. That's bullish. And the daily time frame, how's that daily looking? Okay. The daily candle yesterday was definitely monkish. And right now, this candle is pushing. That's a bullish hammer candle with some volume coming in. I got to say, we're nearing resistance again. That super trend line, and the major resistance will be somewhere around, it'll be resistance at 66,300 and especially around 6.7.
6.7.
All right, right around 6.7 is the major resistance to officially call a trend reversal on the daily. That's right. It's not a trend reversal. We're still in a downtrend, technically. If you want to start talking about a potential, trend reversal.
So is it a trend reversal or is it not a trend reversal?
It's not yet. Okay. No, not until you break 6.7. Let's go ahead and put this upside down. Because look at, if it was this way, if this was a bullish trend, like at what point is this bearish? I would say technically when you lose that level, right? That major low right there. So we haven't taken that out yet. This is upside down. Put it back the right way. We have to break that level to officially call it a trend reversal. As of right now, is just potential bullish move, potential bullishness. I'm tired of potential. I want the real thing. I want it to play out. All right, let's clear the drawings. Remove all the drawings and go to the 4-hour time frame. My alignment time frame. My alignment is out of alignment. I need alignment right now. Okay. Like a chiropractor, I need somebody to align me, align my back. I don't know what to believe anymore. We got red dot, green dot, red dot, green dot. The VWAP going up and down, but that's a big up, isn't it? That's a big up right there. It made you think it was bearish right there. We came to the top of the pattern, gave you a red dot. Everything looked bearish last night right before I went to bed. Amen. Anyone that was there for the stream, it looks super bearish engulfing candle right there in a 4-hour just before bed, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. BTC literally went from 64,009 all the way down to 63,744 right there. That was a big move considering the range. Double top, bearish engulfing candle, very bearish on the 4-hour, but then the bull stepped in and said, nope. We go to the moon. We got a moon mission here. So green money flow, green dot on the 4 hour again. How am I supposed to take this, Dave? We're at the top of the range on the 4 hour, and we have a green dot with green money flow again.
Short it.
Short it. Are you serious, or are you looking for engagement?
I'm looking for engagement.
Okay.
I'm looking for some serious engagement. I mean, I'm interested in like the lower time frames. You're on
yeah. No. Let's hurry up. 30.
What,
let me hurry up.
What does a 1 hour look like?
Yeah, good idea. Let's go to 1 hour.
Same.
Is a 1 hour. Red dot, green dot. You know, it was looking like a top for a second, a double top potentially, but it really made like a cup and handle. Is that not a cup and handle? That was a cup and handle. Look, that was cup and handle blast off right there on the 1 hour. Now we're blasting off. It feels a bit chasey to try to long a BTC right now based on this time frame. Maybe go sideways and create consolidation. Maybe this consolidation already that I don't see on the smaller time frames.
I mean, 15-minute looks pretty.
Yeah, let's see. 15-minute. Yeah, a big takeoff. Looks like it's starting to make that flag, though. That flag I will be interested in once it gets mature. Something like this. Maybe touch the 21. I would be interested around this level for a long in BT. Look, a red dot right now. Red dot. So in retracement at the moment. I would be interested in that trade. And let's zoom in more. Look at the small time frames. All right, clear it all out. Clear it all out. And go to the 5 minute. Okay, kind of right now. There's a little mini flag. Okay, a little mini flag. We're bullish. We're consolidating. I like it. I like it. I can play this game. And here's a 1 minute time frame. There's a nice flag as well. Flags all over. Flag City.
We got flags on flags on flags.
Flags on flags on flags. Respecting the super trend so far. Not closing the candle below the super trend. That's bullish. I'm bullish on BTC right now based on the analysis that I just did. But we do have to look at the casino, the liquidity, and the battlefield.
I just got in on a trade.
Oh.
On Aerodrome. So just on a larger time frame here. We've seen Aerodrome pump a couple times already. This is on the 4 hour chart here. So we've seen it kind of do these little bull flags here. Not your typical bull flag. It's a little bit extended, but saw this move up. We've seen this several times. So we're seeing this move up. This one was a substantial one, but up, broke down, bull flag, up, bull flag, extremely extended, up, even more extended. However, what I like is the fact that it's back here at the support that it was before. And so that's where I'm at, is just we're kind of hanging out here.
So are you in a trade right now?
Yeah.
A trade alert? Or what?
Yeah, go ahead, trade alert. Trade alert.
I guess it's a trade alert. All right. Where's the money?
Yeah, where is the money?
High probability.
All right.
I'm going to get the money. We need some money in here.
Sounds good. We also turn the AC down. It's a little warm in here.
Yes, of course. I got you.
Boy, sweating. Okay, so I got a 4-to-1 trade set up. Just kind of taking it back up here to the high 61 cents. This is a 4 hour trade, so it might take a little while. Stop loss well below any of the lows we've had ever since breaking into this pattern. So I was back on the 26th of last month we were here. So should be a good spot. If you're wondering about the lower time frames, let's take a look here. Lower time frames on the 15-minute, we got the double green dot. We got that. There's that same support I was telling you about before. It is making lower lows, so keep that in mind. But it is looking like it's rounding out. So yeah, there we are. Aerodrome. Gracias. What up, Dave?
What's up, bro? It's looking at your trade. So we got some bull div too on the 1 hour. So I'm looking at So he's looking at the 4 hour. I don't think the 4 hour is ready to go, but I think the 1 hour. I guess same thing, but obviously the structures are going to be a little different. But
notice how it's kind of like rounding out. You would hope that it would form the cup part of the cup. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of.
I mean, there's some good bull div here. All right, you have your local low here, right? Lower low, higher low on the momentum indicators. So the bulls are grabbing momentum, and you got that green dot on the 1 hour too.
Yeah.
I just want to see it get above. For me personally, I want to see it get above a couple of these moving averages. And once we do that, then yeah, this might be something I might get into as well. But when we take a look at the crypto bubbles, what the hell? Was there any news on this? Why is this down 11% on the hour?
Because it's an airdrop and nobody gives a damn about Cardano ecosystem. That's what.
It's got to be something. There's got to be like news or a hack or something.
No, I'm sure it's a bunch of big wallets.
I don't know, man. Cardano projects don't usually do this.
Airdrops do, especially when the foundation gets a bunch of cash.
Was airdropped a while ago. I don't know.
It hasn't even been a year.
I'm curious to look into. I'm curious to look and see if something actually happened, because this screams something happened.
Did you?
He's trying to whisper.
Did you, Stacey?
Robin's having hot flashes over here. You okay, man? You going through menopause?
It's fucking hot in here, bro.
It's on 6.7, fourth fan.
Freaking hot.
Man, we need bigger AC units in here, bro.
My AC was, yeah, we got
Yes.
Yeah, baby.
We're talking about his aerodrome trade, but I kind of jumped into the crypto bubbles. I saw midnight is down 11% on the hour.
Oh.
And so I was telling Rob, when you see, typically you don't see that from Cardano project, and he thinks it's because the airdrop. Maybe it is.
It's just so new, right? All the concern with me is, like, I don't care if it's an airdrop or just got listed or whatever it is. Like it was a ICO or airdrop, fair launch, whatever terms you want to put at it. If there hasn't been long enough for the token or the crypto to to consolidate, for it to sell, buy, for it to diverse out of the wallets, then it's just large pools of crypto. The large pools of the token are just sitting there in whale wallets, right? It's like Litecoin, for example. We know Litecoin's price isn't going to drop dramatically in one day because a bunch of people dumped on it, right? Because it's had enough time for token distribution.
And their founders already dumped all their tokens. So.
Yeah, well, it's had enough time for token distribution. Same thing with like SHIB. We know that SHIB, we know that there's not like 5 wallets holding all the SHIB. They're going to dump it all tomorrow, right? So over time, token distribution will mitigate potential moves that you would see from market manipulation. I'm not saying that this Cardano situation is market manipulation. However, it's always a concern to me when a project is less than a year old, tokens are brand new, sitting in people's wallets. They got a bunch of whales holding a bunch of stuff, like especially when you're in a bear market. Prices are at lows that we haven't seen in 4 years. Here we are. People are going to start selling, especially if it's a new airdrop they got.
I was scalping Bitcoin last night, getting a little frisky.
Oh,
made money on this one, 41%. I think I made like $200. Nice. I went heavy margin on that one too, and then I gave out. I need to clap into. I gave this out. This is a trade alert. Went against me. Yeah. This was I told the Discord, this is a 7 out of 10 risky. Obviously it's a complete shit coin. And why is this not working? We need new PCs under here, man. This is, anyways. This one, it was a 21 MA retest on what looked like a bull flag on the 1 hour time frame. And obviously went against us. We got tapped out. This was a 7-to-1 trade. So I think I only lost. If I can squeeze this down real quick. There we go. I think I only lost like $76 on this one. Still took an L, got my clap in. JP.
What's up?
I need you to do me a favor.
What's going on, my friend?
I need you to pull up your breakout app.
Sure. It's open right now.
Can we go to his screen, Laura?
Here it is.
Now I need you to go to the bar where you can search the different assets on the top left. I want you to type in XYZ100.
There it is.
You can now trade the NASDAQ 100.
No way.
Yep. Go to the 1 minute.
Let's go.
So,
all right. So, okay. Beautiful. All right. You will have a lack of data because it looks like it was just listed.
Correct.
Absolutely.
Correct. And also just keep in mind, this is a synthetic. It is not the actual NASDAQ. It's actually what Hyperliquid uses. So it's the same contracts as Hyperliquid.
A tokenized version of the NASDAQ.
100, yeah. The top 100 tech companies.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And I'm assuming it's 24 hours?
Great question. That I do not know.
Okay.
But I will find out for you. I'm assuming the answer is yes, but I guess we'll just have to find out. I don't want to give any wrong or false information to people watching.
Whoa.
But this was something they announced on their...
Look at that movement on the NASDAQ.
Holy shit.
We got some movement, baby. Are we ready to dump it?
Jesus.
Let's go ahead and I got to pull up the NASDAQ on TradingView.
Go ahead, man.
I mean, Bitcoin's leading the move.
I'm trying to get my computer to participate.
Bitcoin just got a really large red candle here on the 1 minute. And so I think that's... I wonder if anything broke on global news here. No, I'm not seeing nothing. David's having a meltdown right now.
Bro, I can't look at shit. I can put my headphones back on, though.
Restart the PC, maybe?
Yeah, I probably have to.
Yeah, we got you, man. We got you. We'll hold it down. Let's see here. I'm a quick look at the NASDAQ and see what's going on. What's going on in the world here? Don't care about nothing in the world. All right, 5 minute time frame. The NASDAQ, very small time frame. How volatile. Lots of volatility there. There we go. Lots of volatility there. You got some peaks. I see 3 peaks. Not twin peaks, but 3 peaks right there. There we go. 1, 2, 3. That got to be the funkiest head and shoulder I've ever seen. But honestly, NASDAQ not doing anything.
But can you say that's also an inverse that already kind of played out?
Yeah, I think you're saying this here. Inverse head and shoulder. That did play out to the upside. Absolutely. Yeah, multiple patterns and one here. But I'll say this, NASDAQ actually not doing anything. I mean, it looks dramatic on the small time frames, but even on the 5 minute, it's just in range, right? There's no major dump. There's no need to panic. There's no need to short it all. Everything is fine. It's just volatility within this range for the NASDAQ. But NASDAQ, I would say, it's technically slightly bullish still, as it is above the 200 MA on the 5 minute time frame. And I'm assuming the 1 minute, the 1 minute just came down to the 200 and bounce. That would be like a scalper entry right there.
Unless it bear flags.
Yeah, unless the bear flags on up. There's always a bearish case. But let me just take a quick look at the 30. That looks like a bear flag, doesn't it?
Yeah. Trend up to break down.
Trend up to break down. Larger downtrend there. And also notice the trend down to break up, right? It's so interesting the way price action and market structure works. But there is a green dot and green money flow in the bullish case on this time frame, the 30 minute time frame. Here's the 4 hour. I got to say 4 hour does look like a bottom on the NASDAQ. I mean, I hope it's a bottom, or else I pray for the U.S. Stock market. It's a bottom or it's a bear flag. Can you see how important this level is, Dave, right here on the 4 hour, like zoomed out?
Yeah.
It's a pretty critical level. You know, we bounced here before, but if we bear flag and dump from the 21, I mean...
It's over. It's over.
It's over with.
That's it. Pack your bags, go home.
All right, take a quick look at gold. I know a lot of people care about gold here. Here is the 5 minute time frame on gold. Looks like a slow, steady rise, but some recent volatility right now, a wick to the downside. Here's a 15 minute time frame. Just recently got that triple golden cross. Still in a, I'd call it a bullish trend, but it's shaky, and you have disrespected the super trend. Take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour, a bit high on the Stokes and that resistance. And we talked about this. Gold being in bearish consolidation on the daily, likely goes lower by what I'm seeing here. Classic descending a triangle. This breaks down, folks. This breaks down. But it can always break up. All right. And finally, I'll look at oil because I think we care about oil. CL. Ooh, fix that up. Fix that up. Okay. Let's see oil on the 5 minute right now time frame. It was dumping, but that's an extreme inverse head and shoulder complex with a deep head. Now coming up, 15. Okay, going sideways, consolidating after that move. That is it just bearish consolidation? And damn, did oil dump out of that 30-minute? That 30-minute flag? Yeah, I knew something was suspect about it. I took some profit.
You made money?
I took profit on oil, man, because that thing looks suspect. It was bullish consolidation. Don't get me wrong. Big move up, went sideways, the definition of bullish consolidation. But when you have just like a random peak like this, an attempted breakout and then a failure to launch here, right? A failure to put in a new high, that makes it cat ears. It looks like cat ears, and that thing dumped. That oil has dumped and struggling, trying to find support below the 200. That's bearish consolidation below the 200 MA on the 30-minute time frame.
Sounds like a short.
Yeah, it could be. Could be a short. Look at that low Stokes there on the 4 hour. Do we just bearishly retest the 21? I mean, it already did, right? Bearish retest, bearish cross with the 9 MA coming on crude oil for the 4 hour. I mean, finally, let me look at the daily time frame. The daily, yeah, I knew something was looking tasty about that daily short for oil. Who was watching the show last night? We talked about this. We talked about it. It was a bit risky, but man, that was a small candle yesterday. That was a very small candle at the top with the red dot, the high Stokes and the higher RSI. Everything is over bought on oil and just past resistance. It looks shortable. It looks shortable still. We'll get back to it. We'll keep eyes on oil constantly. And BTC getting a move back to the upside. Volatility, my friends.
V for volatility.
Mm-hmm. Who likes volatility in the chat?
Me.
You're not in chat.
Oh.
Well, I guess you are. You're in this chat.
I'm everywhere, bro.
The bigger chat.
I'm everywhere. I mean, we're about to get the, I was looking at the 5 minute on Bitcoin. I was like, oh, did we get that 21 MA retest? But it looks like we just skirted it. Because that'll be the first time we get a 21 MA retest after it crossed above the 200 MA, at least on the 5 minute time frame. Still haven't gotten it on the 15 and the, that's pretty much it. I don't know. Do you have your bullish? You're bullish. You have your bias for the day?
I do. I have a new lease on a bias, and it's bullish.
Okay.
I'm looking for continuation longs, a bullish consolidation, and I'm looking for altcoins that are extended to the downside that likely will get a bounce right now.
Okay. So why don't we take a look at ETH?
Okay.
I'm kind of is Litecoin trying to cup and handle right now?
LTC.
Yeah.
Hold on. I might still be in an LTC trade. Hold on. Yeah, I got to log into my BitUnix. Give me a moment.
So this one got a almost perfect retest. You have some confluence there with your 200 MA and your 50% fib level. You know, we'll pull in a fib from the move down at the bottom here to the top. This is essentially a double top on Litecoin with some minute bear div on the RSI. Money flow still green, but this looks like it wants to potentially cup and handle. And can we get another retest at that 50 MA? Or excuse me, that 200 MA? That would be an interesting level to keep an eye out on for Litecoin. And I was just kind of going through the different altcoins and looking. We're seeing some bear div on a lot of alts here, guys. Let me take a peek. Let me get rid of the Stokes here real quick. This is some pretty heavy bear div on XRP on the 10 minute. I mean, look at that high. This was so just close to close. This was almost a 1% higher high, and then the RSI printed a lower high. That is bearish divergence on XRP on the 10-minute time frame. But do you think it rolls over, or do you think this thing consolidates? I mean, right now it looks like it's bullishly consolidating in a pennant. And if you look at how this setup is drawn here, it is nearing the end of this pattern. So will it continue to fill the pattern? And you're looking at an expiration of in about 40 minutes. So 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. There's still about 9 minutes left for this 10-minute candle to close. But will this thing consolidate and then move up, or will bear div play out and we see a dump, maybe back down to the 200 MA? You got some confluence with the 200 and the 100 MA on the 10-minute time frame on XRP. Solana looks better. I mean, you look at Solana did not have any bear div. I mean, look at the difference in charts here, right? Both of them are flagging, but Solana looks like it's flagging with strength. XRP looks like it's flagging with weakness. And is Solana ready to break out right now? Is it breaking out right now?
Yeah.
We're definitely seeing flags across the board. You know, you go to these lower time frames, it's just led by Bitcoin here. So I think you're going to see a lot of this across the alts. No, I'd make an argument that Bitcoin's ready to pop, right? I think that's why you're bullish on your narrative there, JP, right?
Yes, sir.
You know, which is interesting because if you take this measured move, you know, if this flag were to play out, I mean, that brings Bitcoin up to 66.7 just on the 15 minutes. So on the $300 move, perhaps inbound here. And then, you know, if you go back, I mean, when's the last time we were at, oh shoot, hold on a second. So we're at 65.3. Oh, excuse me. That's actually pretty bullish. So it's 66.7, sorry. So $1,300 move. Mm-hmm. So when is the last time we were at this price? So well, I know you were talking about it's not a trend reversal until you cross. What was that number, JP?
I think it was like 6.7. Let me go ahead and go back to the daily time frame. There was the critical level here for BTC.
Yeah, I see it here.
Yeah, 6.7. Yeah. 6.7. You got to get past.
But I mean, you know, on the shorter time frame, you know, we could see a move to the upside if that flag does play out. And, you know, if that flag plays out, it's a really ideal spot to short. You know, you're likely to get a bounce there. And so, you know, could you see Bitcoin continue and, you know, ultimately make this move here? I mean, on the 15-minute, keep in mind, we were down to 64.2 a few hours ago. Yeah. 8 a.m. this morning. So 2 hours ago, we were down to 64,000. Here we are at 60. And we actually wicked down to exactly 64,000. So we've seen a $1,400 move so far. And we've seen momentum. We've seen an attempt to break out. This was attempt number 2. And so, you know, if we can get this, if we get this move up here, you know, you think we get a big breakout on Bitcoin?
If you ask my opinion, which doesn't matter, yes.
Yeah.
My opinion doesn't matter. It's just my opinion, but my analysis says there's a good chance it happens. It's not 100%, but it can happen, and I'm ready for it. I'm positioned for BTC to get the move.
Okay.
Absolutely. I am positioned. I'll say this. And I just checked my positions on BitUnix, and I did get clapped on Litecoin. I'm not still in the trade. It must have been a tighter stop. So go ahead and clap me. That's right. Clap me. It's okay. Small clapping. We take small clappings and let our wins run, right? A 13% loss on the ROI, $20 loss for Litecoin for me. I want to take a look at the casino really quickly, and I got to get into my other account. We'll see what other trades we got going on in the meso. The micro, aka the scalper account, the meso, and my macro account. But just really quick, let's check in on the casino. Here we go to casino. What do we have going on? Overstimulate me. Make sure it's live. We're on a pull to the downside right now after a buy condition and after a possible reversal. Now, I'll say this, even though I am, I have a bullish bias today based on the charts. When you talk about scale, when you talk about scalping, looking at the casino, I generally go for shorts in the supply zone and longs in the demand zone down here. You see how accurate of a strategy that usually is. So don't get me wrong, guys. If you see me put it in a short, it's not because I'm bearish on Bitcoin on a long term. It may be a very small scale scalp down. All right, so pull to the downside right now. Demand sitting at what? Sitting at 176, down from 247 earlier, but well above the zero line. 49. So interesting enough, the casino has been stuck at that 49.5. I think this fake. We can't really call that accurate. It's been stuck at 49.5 since yesterday. In all time frames, 1 minute through the 4 hour, all bullish at the moment. All bullish at the moment, but we are in that supply zone. Speaking of the supply zone, how does the liquidity heat map look for Bitcoin? Let's go ahead and go to trading a different. That's right, trading different. This is a liquidity heat map on a trading view chart, and I love it. And if you love it, we have a 10% discount for the community. Somebody drop that trading different link in the chat. And we also have that in the description of the video if you can't find it. So trading different on a 5-minute time frame, what I'm seeing is a bull flag, in structure. I'm seeing a bull flag in structure for BTC, and I see heavy liquidity favoring the upside. Okay, heavy liquidity favoring the upside for BTC. It makes me want to it makes me even want to scalp long. I don't think I'm even going to scalp short here. I may scalp long for BTC or another coin, but maybe after a deeper retracement, maybe after like a 618 here. Fib retracement, maybe at 65.1, maybe a good buy. We'll see. BTC looks very bullish here and plenty of liquidity to the upside. Let's zoom out. Look at the hot band, 68,700. Look at the downside, a small batch of local liquidity at 63,650 and the major batch at 62,473. Let's zoom out a time frame, go to the 15-minute for BTC, give you a bigger look at the liquidity landscape. Here's a big batch here for you to the downside right there. 62 all the way down to 59, and then a break before another batch, 58 all the way down to 54, and to the upside, look at that, batches on batches on batches, big batch there, 65 all the way up to 71, 70, 72K. BTC is not only possible, but likely. I call it likely. How about this hot zone way up here? 83,000, 85,000 is in the cards, and I'm ready to play the cards. All right, so liquidity to the upside. Liquidity tells me to be long.
Yeah, I mean we're at this resistance head again here. This is just on the 1 minute. This is that same flag that's drawn on the larger time frames here. You can see it there. On the larger time frames, it's a nice little stubby flag, but the 5 minutes is a good way to look at it. But yeah, I mean, if we can, it looks like we might be getting that breakout right here. This is 1 minute, so be easy here on that. But you might get that takeoff. Do I got a little rocket emoji here?
Yeah, you got one somewhere there.
Rocket emoji.
Give this man a rocket.
Where the rockets at? Got a plane emoji.
There's a plane. Does that work?
No. Can you search for emojis in here?
I can't find that. And it's mind-boggling to me that you can't. Whoa, there we go. That's a big rocket.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, Moon Man, are we gonna long it? What are we doing here?
Yeah, let's do it, bro. Let's do it. Yeah,
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's long it.
We should long BT. That's beautiful bullish consolidation, man. I'm down. I'm so down. But just really quickly, let me show people the auto clappers real quick. Auto clappers are right now short, 7 out of 10 short in the market. And then also let's look at the battlefield. Here we go. That's right. There's a constant battle for Bitcoin between the bulls and the bears. And who's in control? The bulls are in control actively. Shout out to New Hedge. All right. This thing, bulls are in control, actively pushing the bears back. That's right, pushing the bears back into their potential end zone. But the bears are fighting back and lobbing artillery shells and sending in close air support. We got a battle on our hands here, guys. A big battle, but there's a larger war here. I would say the bulls are in control at the moment, but anything can change at any time. We'll keep an eye on the battle, okay? The battlefield between the bulls and the bears. All right.
I'm looking to farm on a Solana breakout here. Bless you.
Well, thank you, sir.
So I'm looking at Solana on the 5-minute, and I mean we got a reset here on the stochastic oscillator, and
is it oscillating right now?
It's oscillating. Yeah,
it's oscillating.
I'm gonna go ahead and call a. Have you guys done a Solana trade alert?
No.
Okay, go ahead and call the Solana. Go ahead and call a trade alert. There we go.
Attention, trade inbound. Attention, trade alert.
Trade alert.
High probability.
Throw some money, man. Come on, throw a little money. Come on. Oh, what? Is that a new animation?
I didn't even see it.
Look, right there. Look. It's new.
New trade alert.
It's so quick. Play it again, Laura. Play it again. There we go.
That's not our money.
It's like an exploder.
That's graphic money.
Oh, money
Yeah,
exploder?
Yeah.
Explosion of money.
I
All
love
right,
it.
so this is a 5-minute Solana long. Of course, this is depending on what Bitcoin does. But 5-minute long on Solana, we are. I'm in the trade. My stop is below the 21 MA, also below these wicks here. And this might be a real quick clapping. So risking 86 for 270. So that's a little better than a 3-to-1 here. Now, if you want to wait for more confirmation, you can wait for a breakout and a test, right? A breakout and a bullish retest. We might not get the bullish retest. This thing might just fly, especially if Bitcoin decides to, just start inching its way closer to that 67K region. But I'm comfortable. I'm not risking too much money. And so... So the entry is around now, stop loss 77.40 and TP at 78.65 for a Solana long. So I am currently in the trade. Let me go ahead and put that out. I'm going to put that one on breakout as well. We'll find Solana. We'll do market order. And then let's just go ahead and pull up the 5-minute time frame on breakout. And then we'll just copy paste those numbers in here as well. So we'll do that. And you guys can go ahead. I'm just gonna.
You're good. And I'm going to follow you on that. And I'm actually going to call my own trade alert. Go ahead and call the trade alert one more time. I'll shorten the trade alert, though. Go ahead, call it.
Attention.
Let's go.
Trade inbound. Attention. Trade alert.
All right. Cut it short. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to do the same trade basically on a Bitcoin. Here we go. Beautiful bull flag on a 1-minute time frame. I know 1 minute, very risky, but hey, we're scalping here. Okay. We're scalping. That's a bull flag. That's a bullish retest. I'm entering right now a price at 65,425, stop loss 65,297, and a TP at 66,101. That will be it. Use good risk management here, folks. Take responsibility for your own trades. I have a $1,200 account and I'm only risking $12 here for the stop loss. Potential makes $60. Slow growth. I want to get rich slow. Okay, very slowly. Snail pace. All right.
Snails.
All right, open the long. Just about in the long there for BTC. Get me in the long. All right, I'm in. Let's follow you on Solana now.
Solana is a little more of a front run, so just keep that in mind, right?
Yeah.
Because it hasn't broken out of the flag. You're getting in on a bullish retest, which is, you know, what people should do if they don't like the entry, or they're like, I want to see if this thing's going to break out. I front ran the break to the upside, and so
Yeah.
we'll see how that works out.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll risk very little here, and I might even put a limit order right there to 21. You know,
Looks like it's about to tap it on the 5-minute.
exactly. So, folks, feel free to make the trade your own. You don't have to take the numbers raw. All right, go ahead and adjust it to your trading preference. I'm going to risk a very little here to make proportionately a lot more than I'm risking. Oh, God damn it! Give me the right entry. Looking for like 77.5 entry. My stop loss is 77.37. TP is 78.44. So what I'm doing, custom tailoring the trade. Very tight. There we go. Let's see what happens here. We're bullish. We're bullish in the small time frames. Anything can happen. Why am I bullish? I'm bullish based on the high time frames and the medium time frames. BTC wants to melt faces, and I'm here for it.
Your voice is truly like a. You got a great voice.
You're here in the studio enjoying it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it,
It
man.
sounds even crispier on the headphones.
All right, yeah, we got headphones today. We're trying something different, right? Do we look like a podcast now?
We're such a podcast right now.
We're so podcasty.
We can call ourselves podcasters.
Yeah.
Before we couldn't do it, you know?
It's pretty cool. I gotta say though, man, I think hearing yourself allows you to know if you are being picked up properly. You see what I'm saying?
True.
It makes you want to get closer to the microphone.
I want to get closer.
You want to get close.
Just a little bit closer.
Want to get that Barry White voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, too much fun in the studio.
The studio is great, man.
I love it, man. I love you guys. I love this place. I love the congregation. Hit the organs, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Love conquers all. Oh my God. The love
Holy
conquers
shit.
all. And it conquers the fear. It conquers the hate. It conquers anything that wants to conquer you.
I felt that going through my bones.
That was insane. We really need to take off those freaking those bit focus things. We'll do that later. But yeah, I love the congregation. Can we get some hearts out there? Random heart out there. Random hearts. Random love. Seriously, man, focus on love and improving yourself, right? Amen. Improving yourself and everybody around you.
I'm just reading the chat here. I'm trying to find. Notorious Big said, "Don't do me dirty, Dave. Give me a tornado. I'll give you a tornado at the end, bro. You got to patiently wait for that tornado, man." Oh, right here. Nate said, "SWE inverted head and shoulder on the daily."
Oh yeah.
And SpaceX rejecting from the 200 EMA on the 5-minute time frame, which I think we'll be able to trade. And don't pull up my computer, Laura. We should be able to trade SpaceX like soon. We told you guys we're going to announce something special that we're doing, and so we are not ready to roll that out just yet. But once we do, I believe SpaceX, we're going to be able to trade that as part of our kind of macro stock trading. And so I'm just going to do this real quick, JP, before I start spilling more info. I want to make sure that it is something that's actually offered on that.
Okay. And somebody said Trump tweeted. Do we have a new Trump tweet or a Truth Social post or something? Somebody update us in the chat. My Zen detectives. My Zen detectives.
Okay. Yes. SpaceX. No, it's not on there. Interesting. Okay. So SpaceX is not on there, but there's a bunch of other stuff on there. Some TradFi assets that we can trade. So anyways,
Okay.
Sorry.
You're good.
I had to double check.
You are good. So I'm in a BTC trade. We're slightly up. Let's see what happens here. Well, let's be a quick TP and get in the move here. Let's see if we can get the full TP. This is one of those beautiful potential quick scalps. The quick scalps. I'm about to log into my other account though, and I want to see something. I want to see how my Meso account is doing, and also my macro account. I need to check in on my daily and weekly trades. Give me one moment, Laura. Let me pull it up. I'm sorry. I'm pressing your buttons over there.
Wayne said, if Bitcoin had a voice, it would sound like JP.
I love it. Let's see. Zen Meso. What's happening on my medium time frame account here? All right. I got, okay, Solana trade. This is the same trade I have on my macro, man. Just horrible entry, but beautiful direction. I love it. You let it cook, right? That flag, I've been longing for a minute. I was like longing at the 21. Then we lost it. Then we bounced from the 50. And now I'm just about to get into break even. That's why it's nice to have those longer trades cook. You just don't use your emotion. You do the TA and let it cook. Low Stokes. That looks beautiful. That's not too late to get into that trade, guys. Look, that's a Solana daily trade. Low Stoke. I got to pull this up in Trading View. That looks beautiful. Hold on.
On the daily?
On the daily for Solana. Let's check that out.
It's catching some resistance at its 21 MA on the daily.
Resistance?
The 21.
I see it above it. The white line? 21? Oh, I'm on a 12-hour. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Clap me, baby. Okay. Yeah, I see. Yes. Make sure you're on the right time frame. Yes, resistance there.
But coming off a daily green dot, Stokes going up, RSI going up, some hidden bull div. I mean, the volume increasing. It's got everything you want to see from a...
green dot, VWAP. Yeah, everything looks beautiful to me, man. I like it a lot. I'm in that trade.
It's got to have a deep enough stop loss, right?
Yes. My stop is down at 73.28 on the daily. So almost at break even. I'm down just like 4% on the Solana trade. That's the same one as my macro trade. I have a Venice trade open, a Meso Venice trade. And honestly, not too late to get into this trade if anyone is interested. How about this, Dave? You like this trade? Are you in this trade? There's Venice on the daily as well. Look at that. That's beautiful.
I think I actually TP'd that one.
That's textbook.
I think I might have TP'd that one, actually. Yeah, that one, I made money on that one. Sorry, I'm just trying to see if I can turn my scalp.
It's okay.
If I can turn my scalp into a longer trade, but I technically can, but my stop wouldn't be where I want it to be. I guess you can put the stop here. So this would be more of a macro trade. It would be risking 260, and then if we take that daily range, or if we take that daily move up to the 200 MA, this would give me a 260 to make 3,500. So more than a 10-to-1 trade. I'm not saying this is going to happen. The measured move is actually above the 200 MA on the daily, but that just seems like a good area to take profit before it hits. Mm-hmm. Damn, should I make this more of a macro trade? That's kind of what I'm on the fence about here, because I think Solana's going to get a move up, even if I'm, and I'm thinking out loud here, even if I move my, go ahead.
I was going to say, how about doing both?
Keeping this where it is.
And also, I realized that, man, instead of making a new account, you could just change your mode from cross. You could change it. Is it cross multi? Hold on.
Single asset to multi-asset?
Yeah. So, instead of, the multi-trade, this part right here, multi-trade. So this cross and isolated, I trade cross.
Yeah.
But then you have multi-trade. So the difference is when it's off, if you're already in a BTC trade and then you hit, buy again, it'll just add to the trade, the same trade. If you're in a multi-trade, it'll just create a new position in the same asset.
Right.
So you could put multi-trade on and go ahead and just open up a bigger time frame and just treat this one as a scalp if you wanted to. Kind of do both. You can make it even the same size, but you have to make sure it matches your risk management.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Maybe you can't afford to have the same size trade open on the same account. So just take that into consideration.
Okay. I have taken it into consideration.
Okay.
I kind of like this, man. 262 for 3,200. Yeah, and this is where's that 4 hour, or at least Yeah, yeah, you're right. I probably should do a different trade because I'm looking at the 5-minute support and I'm hiding it below the pole, the flag here, right? Where the last breakout was, and then taking the full TP on the higher time frame. But yeah, I'll look back and I'll see if I should adjust this thing. It looks like the 5 minutes losing the 5 minutes losing the 200 or the 21 MA right now as we speak. What's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin's kind of chopping sideways, huh?
Yeah, chopping. Yeah, volatility still.
Okay.
Not losing any major lows yet, but being a little shaky here, a little shaky bakey.
Shaky bakey.
Shake it, bakey. The shake and bake.
Shake and bake.
You old enough to remember the shake and bake? Is that still a thing?
Yeah, that was what movie was that? Ricky Bobby?
Yeah, but I think you're talking about the food.
Yeah, literal food. Yeah, it's like breadcrumbs or something.
No idea.
Yeah, you just open up a bag and you throw a drumstick in it, and then you just shake it and throw it in the oven or the fryer or whatever it was.
No idea. Yeah, I am. Yeah,
You never seen Shake and Bake?
no.
It's this guy, Shake and Bake.
Ah.
Very popular back in the 90s.
So I guess the answer to your question is no. I am not old enough to remember shaking.
The master showing his age again, man.
It would involve cooking.
Something I definitely don't do.
There you go.
Yeah. If you count pouring milk on cereal, then yes, I'm a great cook. Anything outside of that, then I'm tapping out.
I'm also in the Aptos trade that is trash. I don't know what's going on with Aptos. What do you think, man? Close this. This is trash. What's going on here?
What were you playing? The inverse?
I was playing the trend down to break up, inverse head and shoulder. A lot of assets was looking like this. Even some some actually quality assets. But I don't know, man. It's down. We'll see, man. Big time frame though. Daily time frame. All right,
if I was in that trade, I would hold it.
Yeah. That's the plan. It's just, it's not looking great.
Because nothing's gotten invalidated, right?
No, not really. No, has not taken out the low. Nothing has changed here. But you would think that Aptos would have got a bigger move based on BTC, movement lately.
Right.
How's the past 2 days red? You know what I mean?
Especially today, right? Well, today's kind of a indecision candle.
Yeah.
But even that just singular, channel that's kind of falling, that should break.
Mm-hmm. We'll see. I remain in the trade, but we'll see what happens.
It looks like a medium time. This looks like a medium time frame.
So this is daily for me. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I keep it open.
Yeah, keep it open.
Me personally, but.
Yeah, that's the plan right now. That is the plan. What's your plan out there, folks? What are you doing? Are you longing? Are you shorting? We might need a poll or something. I feel disconnected from the community.
I'll do a poll. Are you long or short crypto? We'll just put.
Are you happy or clappy?
That'll be a separate poll.
Shout out to Dat Crypto. Everybody in the chat. Notorious Big. I love you, man.
Nikhil said Bitcoin fall as NDX. Is NASDAQ still falling?
Oh, let's take a look. Blue Haranal, you're amazing. All right, NQ. Take a look at that NASDAQ. Look at the 5-minute time frame. The 5 at support at the 200 MA. Nothing is happening. It's been dumping the past, 30 minutes or so, or maybe hour, I guess, slowly. But now at support and even potentially a higher low. I think the NASDAQ might be cocked and ready. I mean, if we have a place to trade the NASDAQ, we do now.
Yeah.
Breakout. Let's go. How about that 1 minute? 1 minute is extended to the downside and green dot VWAP. Okay. Trend down to break up. Stiff trend, high or low, maybe. But generally going sideways. The 10 minute, the 15. Ooh, I like the 15 minute. I might speculate. I might go ahead and speculate on that brand new NASDAQ, Tech 100 on breakout. Yeah, I might put a trade in on a 15 minute here for BTC, for NASDAQ. Yeah, we're stock traders now, guys.
Hey, man, when there's opportunity to make money, bro, we got to take it.
Yeah. I would try something like that. But, what's the rationale here? What is the rationale? The rationale is the bullish crosses The bullish, all the moving averages across in the 200, telling you that there's a trend reversal happening in real time, and that the trend is up right now. The trend is green. It was red. The trend changed there and really changed here, but it's shaky. Once again, shaky, bakey, and risky a bit, because this could just be a rejection. This could be head and shoulders right there, and the top, right? The local top of a bear flag. That's the bearish case. The bullish case is this is the beginning of a trend reversal and a good entry. So I'm going to go ahead and try it, man. Why not? I'm going to go ahead and go to breakout and try a 15-minute trade on the NASDAQ just to try it out, right? Here we go. All right, here we already here. 15-minute time frame. Let's see how easy this is. Here we go, 15-minute. Where's my stop loss need to be? I need to be at 28,859. All right. All right, 28. Oh, know what? Okay, yeah, it does use the same numbers. Cool. 28,859. Somewhere there. This is a sell. And TP for me on the NASDAQ will be, damn, why is it so high? Is that based on, okay, that makes sense. The big move up to the next major resistance. Even better, 1 to 8?
That's a long.
Yeah, I'm looking for a long.
Oh.
I'm looking for a long. I know what, yeah, that's a bear flag, right? Gonna dump. Who knows? Is either a bear flag or that's, the beginning of trend reversal, green money flow, bullish crosses, all the moving averages here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking for a long right now. Speculative long on the NASDAQ. 29,721 for the TP. 29,721. I did put the wrong direction right there, so maybe that's why you thought that. 29,721, right? Can you right click here too? You can. Okay, beautiful. All right, how does this look? Limit. I want a market order.
Well, you need to fix your stop loss.
It says 28,859. Is that wrong?
Yeah. I think you wanted 27, right? 27,859?
No, I want it right
or
here. 28,862, basically. 866. 28,866. If everything is lining up here, it should make sense. 28,866. All right. Back to breakout. 28,866. Stop loss is lower than what? The mid price? Did I do something wrong here? Is my entry wrong?
No, I think.
Market.
I mean,
let me just do this. Copy here.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Just do it here, man. Stop being silly. I don't know. Just put it randomly. I'll adjust it if I need to. TP. All right, now we talking. $11 for 50. Okay, 20 for 100. Okay, that's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at here on the NASDAQ. I like that low, high, low. That looks so different from here, though, right? I guess because it only has that data, just that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It looks so different, but it's right. But really, my stop loss should be there. It should be below that, the other low. Let me get back to breakout. I'm sorry I'm taking so long here.
You're fine.
My stop loss should actually be there if it's not already. Yeah, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. Absolutely. TP up here somewhere. All right, now we're talking $36 for 129, something like that. Okay, let's just scalp it. Market and buy. That's right. They now have the Tech 100. No, they call it the XYZ 100. It's the NASDAQ, a tokenized version of the NASDAQ on breakout. This is a cryptocurrency prop firm, well, mostly cryptocurrency. Yep. Now we have the NASDAQ, a tokenized version of the NASDAQ on breakout. Let's go. We got a link for breakout, right? In the description of the video.
It is in the description of the video.
Referral code OLA.
OLA.
Go ahead and use, OLA. Go ahead and use that that link if you're interested in breakout. Okay. You know, if you're a decent trader, but maybe not have access to your own, capital, you don't have a lot of capital, maybe you're a good trader. The only thing you're risking here is, your evaluation costs, how much you purchase your evaluation for. Set risk. We like set risk, right? Fixed risk. And, and get funded. Get funded today from breakout. I'm letting this long cook on the NASDAQ. We'll see how it looks later.
Beautiful.
All right.
I really like Venice. Been taking a look at Venice. Here in the 15-minute, we got a lot of rounding out bottoms, forming head and shoulders, cup and handles, all that jazz. Also, we've seen this trend line here, which got invalidated here, but you can see that we've tapped, and so I know this is one of your favorites to trade there, David. But not only is it looking good here for and you're also getting these shorter rounding out bottoms, right? These shorter cups, right? And so it seems like volatility is increasing, getting a little, it's tightening up. And so we're seeing shorter and shorter. I'm liking the upside move, even outside of the 15-minute. If you look, take a look at the 4-hour. So the 4-hour here got a pretty big bull flag here, and it has my favorite kind of bull flag, which is at the top. It rounds out. So a lot of times these bull flags will fill this little area here. When you round out, it's a little bit more of that safe consolidation, right? And so what I'm looking at here is looks good on the shorter time frames. Got the bull flag here on the longer time frames. And then this measured move would take you up from 1160 up to 1370. And then if you zoom out even one more, you can see that just overall bullish momentum. You got some momentum here as well. A couple different green dots down there, but we're rounding out here. And so you can see that the direction is changing here. And then if you look back even on the weekly, you can see that you have what looks like got some old price numbers down here, but it looks pretty good across all the time frames. We got this is our explosive move that we had. This is our first green candle on the weekly. That was last week. So with confidence, right? It wasn't like this little tiny one. It was first green candle. And then this one here, if it closes above 1195, that's a reversal on the macro, right? And so for me, I'm liking what I'm seeing across the board, right? Rounding out bottom on the daily. On the 4-hour, you got a pretty big bull flag there that's rounded out into the bull flag. And then you got the measure move up to 1360, even on the 15-minute. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. So yeah.
I'm liking that too, man. I like that you're looking at Venice. I got a meso trade cooking on Venice. It's just barely up. I was showing you that already, but I think that needs to be a macro trade too. Why is that not on my macro account? I'm about to open up another trade on Venice. And by the way, I bought Venice, right, the other day. I got some spot Venice now.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Why am I so bullish on Venice?
It's about time, bro.
I don't know. It's the charts, man. It's the charts. But here's my macro account if you're interested. I got on my macro scale the Solana long open, much bigger trade here, down $100, but this thing was down like $1,200 at one point. This Solana trade is a big boy trade, is a big time frame. You let it cook. It's cooking. It's simmering. I'm adding the spices, okay? Just keep going. It's cooking, baby, okay? I got some seasoning. There's seasoning in the cooking.
Bring the nutmeg.
Nutmeg. Bring the, what is it, paprika? What else? What should we add into the sauce?
Well, you don't want to add too much, you know.
Rob, if you had to, yeah, you don't want too much. If you had to make a perfect sauce, man, you're simmering something. You make, what do you add in, Rob?
I mean, sauce is a very
well,
broad.
not sauce. Am I talking about sauce? I mean more like I don't know, like a boil or something like that. If you're kind of like making some type of something in a crock pot or something.
Okay.
Like a soup or something.
So if you're trying to fortify flavors into any broad liquids, I guess. If that's what you're saying.
Broader liquids, yeah. I like.
I would say herbs, right?
Yes.
So your base herbs would be thyme, bay leaf, and then always your mirepoix, which is your carrots, celery, and I'm missing in my last one, an onion, right? So carrots, celery, and onion. Even if it's not part of the final product, just throw some in there and then just remove it, right? Especially if it's going to be something that you're cooking for hours. So a little garlic, bay leaf, thyme, carrots, onion, celery. And then usually a wine is pretty good too. Throw a wine in there. Red wine for the red sauces. White
Stella Rosa, you know?
That was you?
That was me.
Nice. Okay. I love it. Yeah, this man is a chef for real. I appreciate you, Rob. I love that, man. I aspire to be like that one day.
Not me. I hate cooking.
Really?
Yeah. Terrible. Do you cook?
Not at all, no.
Yeah.
But I could make some salmon. I make a mean salmon fillet.
I do cook some shrimp though. Just some smoked shrimp tacos. I do make them.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
That's about it though. A little coleslaw.
All right, I'm looking at Venice on that daily. I'm putting in that bigger macro trade right now. So feel free, man. I don't know. Maybe should we call this a trade alert? I mean, people may not be in this.
I like that. I like all pretty much the time frames across the board on Venice seem pretty lucrative. I mean, the 15 minutes a little choppy. I mean, that could kind of go either way, but
wasn't this a trade alert last week?
On the macro?
Yeah.
I don't remember. It might have been.
I think it was.
I remember he bought some. He
Yeah, it might already be a trade alert. So
we might have had some short-term trade alerts, but
I'll just give you the numbers. It's a big boy trade. Yeah. It's 1,000 for 36. I wonder, it seemed like that there should be a better ratio on that. What if I tighten up here? Let me see something. 590 for 3,000, but that will have to respect this current low. We can't get rejected at the 21. So I'm over here looking as I can either put my stop loss right here below this 200, and I'll be in the trade almost indefinitely unless we really get a dump. Or I could put my stop loss somewhere around here, which would give me a better risk reward ratio at 9.66. But we can't get rejected there at all. Like I can't have major daily volatility for Venice. So I think I like the 200 MA one better. If it starts to under the 200, if it starts to really push, I may reduce the risk. But I like the 1 to 3. It's just basically a 1 to 3 risk reward ratio for me here on Venice. Let me get into the trade. And I will be in the trade. I got to say, though, that daily is a bit at resistance. No, that 21.
So you did put it under the 200?
I did put it under 200, yeah. Deeper stop loss, all the way down like 8.176, somewhere around there. $8 for Venice. I like the 9 coming up, the daily, potential golden cross, 9 about to cross the 21, but at resistance right now. So I guess I'm playing that, that this could be a 21 bounce, and the bull flag is still intact, and this thing is gonna play out. We'll see. I just opened up the Venice trade on the macro, and then I have my SWE trade open on the macro here. Big time a SWE trade going, but I feel like this could be a bigger trade. Here it is, SWE. How's this thing looking?
10 racks.
Yeah, it could be a bigger trade, right? I'm risking 1,300 to make 10 racks.
That looks juicy.
Yeah.
That's what someone from the chat was talking about, that inverse head and shoulder on the daily on SWE.
Yeah, exactly. Inverse head and shoulder down here. Can you see it? That is a reversal pattern for SWE.
Yeah, that looks really good. I like that.
And it's not even like one of those like slanted inverses like the Aptos one. This is like a straight up, inverse head and shoulder.
I like that a lot. I think I'm going to put that one on breakout.
Good idea.
Yeah, that looks really good. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, now, where do you have your stop? Below the head or below the right shoulder?
Below the head. I'm at 0.6359 for my stop loss. My TP is way up $1.80. I mean, this is like one of those like 10-to-1, I think, trades. Yeah, it's like a 10-to-1. You can put it lower if you want a lower TP. more like a 1 to 6 or something like that, around 139 for SWE. But I'm going for the big boy trade. And then my Solana, I think, was it the Solana trade with the freaking 30 rack potential?
Yeah. All right.
Oh, man.
I'm in the SWE trade too. I like that trade.
Nice.
I think I'm risking 4 something for 1,000.
Nice.
I took it past the 200 MA, and I just took it to this high here. Not the high here up top, but I took it to the second high here, like that little pit stop we had before we fell. But I like this trade, man.
Yeah, and then finally, I'm into the XLM trade on a daily as well yesterday during a live show. And shout out to my big bro Rex Food Torres was there. He was like, "Man, you might want to wait till the morning when after the dump, tonight." And he was kind of right, but it's a daily time frame, and it's still playing out. And I'm up, I'm up now on the daily trade for XLM. That's a beautiful big consolidation here, consolidation on the bigger time frame. That's a bull flag to me. It's a flag. Big chunky flag. I mean, small pole though, right? I generally don't like it when a flag is bigger than a pole, but it's above the moving averages. You have a high, the stochastic pointing up. Small time frames all agree with this as well. But a 4-hour chopping sideways, but not dumping. And is that an inverse head and shoulder right there? It is. Inverse head and shoulder, but potential bearish consolidation as well. I'm in an XLM trade on the daily. Just want to let you guys know how that I'm in these trades right now. I think that's everything. I'm in a lot of trades.
There's some we're seeing some heavy bear div on a lot of altcoins, man. We looked at one earlier. I think it was XRP. You look at Chainlink, it's got some pretty heavy bear div on there as well.
Okay.
On the market cipher, the Stokes and the RSI, right? Measuring these two highs here, right? Lower high with the red dot on both.
Okay.
So the question then becomes, is there an opportunity to short this thing? So this is Chainlink on the 15-minute. The only thing is I typically don't like trading Chainlink because it's such a slow sloth mover. But let's look at the 5-minute. Oh, 5-minute lost to 21 MA. Look at that. Red dot trigger wave on Chainlink. Let me see what a short here would look like. We took this down to the 200 MA. 2.8 to 1. I'm not a fan. Let me draw a fib here from the bottom to the top. 786. That gives us a 3.3 to 1. Not a fan of the ratio. I think we're closer to the top. It would be a little more, I guess, worth it. But I'm gonna cycle through the time frames, or not the time frames. I'm gonna cycle through different assets here. This is Zcash. Nothing to see there. This is gold. Did you look at gold yet?
Briefly. You can look again if you like.
Only if you want to. I just was on it. Got a bullish cross here. 50 cross above the 200 on Uniswap on the 10-minute time frame. I don't know, man. I'm feeling like there's some weakness in these alts here, at least on the lower time frames. Here's Aptos. Aptos had that big liquidity grab to the upside. Look at that. You're in a long, right, on Aptos?
I am. A big time frame long, like the daily time frame. It's looking ugly though. It's like my least favorite trade, I gotta say. Aptos.
Here's Morpho. Morpho looks interesting. 10-minute bear flag. Now this looks different than all the other alts, right? All the other alts look like they're in bear flags. This one looks more like it's in a bear pennant. That should break to the downside. What is that measured move? It's right at the 21 right now. Let's see what a short looks like here. Let's see if we got it on a bearish retest. Bam. Why not? Let's just do that. 2 point. What if we just put it above the flag, the top of the flag right now. It's a 4.5 to 1. Above the 50 MA is a 3.72 to 1. I like this for a short. I just don't know if it's ready to go yet. Let's look at the 5 minutes, see if the 5 minute broke. We're starting to see a lot of bearish signals flashing on market cipher A. They get a bullish cross on the Stokes on the 5 minute time frame. Here's the 15. Oh, I like that entry right there. Oh, I like that. Can you call a trade alert if you got to wait for the limit order to fill?
Yes.
You can?
Absolutely.
Okay, call a trade alert.
Attention, trade inbound. Attention, trade alert.
And this actually looks like the entry is like now. It's starting to see a little bit of a push up. This is on the 15-minute time frame. Let me do that right here. So this is we're playing a bear flag breakdown, and we're playing the 21 MA reject right now. Our stop is going to be, let's give ourselves a little more room. Let's go stop here. This is going to be a short, by the way. And our TP, the measured move, is down at around $1.90.5. 1.905. And let's see what that looks like on a risk to reward ratio. Oh, this is juicy. $50 to make 388. I like that. Okay, there it is. There's your trade alert. Who was that, by the way?
I think I got clapped on
Solana.
Really, Sol? What are you doing, Sol? Clap me, Laura. That's why you got to have good risk management, man. Just a 5% loss, manageable. $7 on Solana. Speculative scalp long. Is BTC next? Might be getting clapped on BTC next. We'll see.
There we go. There's that Morpho. It was Morpho, right? I always mix up Morpho and Aerodrome for some reason. Yeah, that was Morpho. Okay, so I'm in a Morpho short. Yeah, my Solana. It looks like I'm gonna get clapped out of Solana too. Very disappointing, man. And this is why, I kind of prefaced by saying, if you want to wait for the confirmed breakout and retest to have more confluence or more, if you want it to be a more high probability trade and less risky, I'm looking for bull div on the 5 minute. Don't really see it. Let's go to the 1 minute time frame on Solana. Is this trade invalidated? Trend down to break up. That's and I hate doing TA after I'm in a trade because I feel like I'm just looking for confirmation bias.
True.
But if I'm trying to look at this objectively, seeing if we're kind of catching any div on the lows, we're not. We lost the 21 MA on the 1 minute time frame, and we're looking to get above 77.5. 5 minute could be a bottom. I do have my stop here below. And I probably should move this up just a tiny bit right there. There we go. So I do have it below, what I have mapped out as the bottom end of this bull flag pattern. This thing should break up, but at this point, anything can happen, especially if Bitcoin wants to roll over. Solana will follow. See if we can catch any. Stokes are low. Haven't gotten a bullish cross yet. Well, we kind of got a bullish cross and then kind of reverted. Money flow wanted to come back up. Let's see what money flow is doing. Let's expand out market cipher B. Money flow is trending up. Had a sharp U-turn there. VWAP put in a lower low as right along with price. So no divergence there, at least on market cipher and on the momentum indicators that we have. But this could just be a more extended flag for Solana on the lower time frame, or it could just be a top and this thing just completely rolls over. To me, it doesn't look like a top. Does this look like a top to you, JP? You're out of the trade now, so
could be. Yeah. It could be a top. I agree though. It looks like a flag that wants to extend more. I'm looking at the BTC like 30 minute. Go to 30 minute Solana, by the way. How's the 30 minute? Is it like BTC far from the 21? Yeah, so you see it's in consolidation right now. It may want a deeper flag. While we may have the correct direction, we may have been too quick on a draw here and got in, too early.
Sort of looks like
at the beginning of the flag. And watch, our stop loss is the perfect entry on the flag there. Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
And it's fine.
You're probably right.
But as long as you can admit that and, just go ahead and, with good risk management, we'll find. We'll make the next one.
Oh yeah. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, in retrospect, ideally wait for the breakout, the confirmed breakout, and then get in on a retest.
Mm-hmm.
But the lower time frames, we started to get a little bit of a breakout, but ultimately you see here as kind of price has matured, wicks to the upside, wicks to the upside. Look at those double wicks to the upside. The bulls lost steam. Is there a battlefield for Solana, or is that only for Bitcoin?
So I'm hearing there is, are you in the chat? Dame was talking about it. He was saying, did you find the battlefield yet for Solana? So the same platform doesn't have it. There's another platform that has it.
Okay.
Anybody that knows of the Solana battlefield, help us out. Give us the source in the chat if you can. I'll Google it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. And then Real Island Steve said 63,750, assuming he's talking about Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
Check out Prom. No idea what that is. Can we check Uniswap? I've seen strong moves lately, but it's lagging. I was looking at Uniswap earlier. I can take a peek at Uniswap again. And then I do want to look at the RSI heat map. Oh, Uniswap is moving. Look at that. Look at the 15-minute on Uniswap.
Oh.
Damn, that's a 10-minute. Look at how. I mean, we've been in overbought territory on Uniswap for quite a while, but this thing is getting a bid.
What's going on? Damn, son.
Coming off bear div too. Interesting. It's gotten multiple taps at that 21. Well, almost 1, 2. I wouldn't short this thing, and I also wouldn't look to long it right now.
What a beautiful 4-hour flag for Uniswap. Look at the 4-hour. Go back to his screen. I want him to see it on his indicators. There we go. Look at that 4-hour. Beautiful breakout, man. Right off that. Is that the green line is your what again?
This is the 100.
100 MA. 100 MA bounce.
Oh yeah, this is,
man.
Now this could be a long, but this one would be we learn our lessons from our losses, right? This one would be a confirm or a retest. The problem is you sometimes you don't get the retest, and you know what? You just got to be okay with that. You got to be okay with missing out on a trade because you don't get your entry or it doesn't fulfill your parameters to get into a trade. But this thing looks like it's ready to go, man. Or I mean, not ready to go. It's going, but looks a little overextended. I don't know. Look at, how do you read this, JP? I've always wanted to ask, how do you read when on your Stokes your blue is running away from your orange?
Good point. I don't have an answer for you, but I want to say that it just means that price is moving fast, right? One of them is faster than the other, and it's just that the increased volatility it gives you
that divergence.
The divergence, that discrepancy, So
okay,
that's what I think. I mean, maybe someone's more of an expert than me, but that's what I take from it.
Yeah, Uniswap looks juicy here. I mean, I don't know. How are you playing this, JP? Are you playing a retest for a potential long? Are you kind of letting this thing run and then looking for a better entry? I mean, the 1 hour looks amazing. I mean, you want to talk about 3 white soldiers? This is 3 white soldiers, right? Almost non-existent wicks to the downside, almost non-existent wicks to the upside. Price is closing towards its high in multiple consecutive candles. These are 1 hour candles. Here's Heikinashi. Heikinashi tells you if this 1 hour closes like this in 11 minutes, you should get in on the next candle. If you follow Heikinashi entry and exits, right? You want to see 2 consecutive candles of no downside wicks for longs, vice versa for shorts, and you enter in on that 3rd candle open. So if you're playing that, your next 1 hour candle that opens should be your entry. But again, just be careful. This thing looks very overextended. I'm not going to get into that trade, but I'm interested in a pit stop. And we would look at that confluence there. 200 MA is right where our top end of our flag is. Okay. White line here is the top end of our flag. And look at that 200 MA hiding right behind it. Right there. That would be an ideal entry. A 200 MA retest on the 1 hour time frame for a long, and this is what that trade would look like. If anyone wants to put an alert on their phone, I would hide it behind the low here, and man, you can take this. It's a fairly large pull. You can take it from here to there. This thing should take it up to around $4 or $5, something like that. That's a 4.5 to 1 trade setup. On a 200 MA bullish retest, your stop is below the low here, right below the low, below the lowest low of your flag, and you measure the pull up to around $4.35, and that gives you a 4.5 to 1 long trade setup on Uniswap. But trying to be patient and wait for that retest of that 200 MA. That's what I'd be doing. So I would set an alert on your chart, guys, on the 200 MA on the 1 hour on Uniswap and come back. But this thing is running. So I don't know, the person that asked me to look at the chart, if you're in a long, congratulations. This thing looks like it's got a lot of room to run. And if you're not in any trade, I wouldn't recommend getting into a long right now. I do think this thing retraces a little bit, right? Train's got to come to a stop at some point. But that 1 hour 200 MA looks like a nice entry if it can bullishly retest it. But this thing, we might not get the retest. This thing might just fly.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Is Bitcoin ready to melt faces? It looked pretty bearish here on a 5-minute. Look, we tested the low. It was so close, razor thin, the distance between that price and my stop loss. But now a bullish engulfing candle coming in on BTC and above the 21 again. Are we about to test the local resistance? Green dot low stochastics on the 5-minute. Interesting. Does Uniswap know something? Is it front running BTC? And is Solana just being, dramatic? Was it being dramatic and stop me out and still going to go up?
It's getting a little bit right now.
Yeah, that makes sense. Very dramatic. Stop being dramatic, Solana.
I'm just kind of skimming through X to see if there's any news on Uniswap. Uniswap could make Uni token more deflationary. They've submitted 2 governance proposals. Oh, that might be part of the reason why. This was posted 2 days ago. It's from Bitfunded. Let me expand this out. This thing dead? No, it's dead. Okay. Never mind. I cannot expand it out. But we can see here, team has submitted 2 governance proposals that will route protocol feeds directly into the existing Uni burn mechanism. That's probably what it is, bro. Anything connected to the Robinhood chain is moving. Protocol fees for V2 and V3 will be enabled on Robinhood chain. Yeah, I mean, you look at what Robinhood's been doing in terms of numbers. Take a look at Token Terminal here. You look at the financial leaderboard here. You look at, where was it? Revenue fees. Up 50% on the 7-day with Robinhood. You look at the active users on the weekly and the monthly. Robinhood, number 2 on the weekly, monthly active users, up 95%. And looks like on the weekly, it dropped out of the top 10. Interesting. Swede's up there, though. Swede's up 137% on the active users on a monthly time frame. And number 3 on the daily.
Damn.
Yeah.
So people are using Swede.
People are using Swede.
Interesting.
Not seeing it show up on the revenue side.
What site is this, man? Mr. Fundamental Man? What site is this?
TokenTerminal.com.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard of this one. Okay. Token Terminal.
Okay, here's an interesting potential canary in the coal mine. Okay.
What?
I used to hold a lot of this token, Benki. This is I think the largest liquid staking platform on Avalanche. 147% increase in fees over the last 7 days. Also, this gives a benefit to anyone that's looking to spin up an Avalanche subnet. It allows you to get it at a discount. So instead of putting up 2,000 AVAX to spin up a subnet, if you do it through Benki, it's like 1,500 or 1,600. And this one is interesting. The fees are up. So is that a canary in the coal mine? Oh, look at Solana.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Damn.
Yeah, right on direction. And look, you're in profit now, baby.
I am in profit, yeah.
Let's go. I'm in profit on BTC as well. If you're curious, man, look at this liquidity for BTC. Look at the structure.
Oh, it should take, dude. If we don't take that liquidity, what is that, a 15-minute?
This is the 15-minute time frame. 65, 6. Here we go. Let's go, baby.
Damn.
Let's go. Come on, baby.
And we're moving.
Oh,
Bitcoin
my
is breaking.
God. BTC.
That big breakout that we've been looking for.
That's what we're looking for. And how the hell did I get stopped out of Solana, man? I had to do that damn custom trade, a tighter stop.
When you first started joining our show, you would always, I would always have super tight stop losses. And you would, I don't want to say you'd give me shit, but you'd laugh, right? You'd be like, man, it's too tight. And now the roles are reversed. I would have like risking $10 to make, and I know you have multiple accounts, right?
Yeah.
But it's just funny how the tables have turned, my friend.
Seriously. What it is I was always a swing trader. Before I started here, I was a swing trader. Now I'm trying to become a scalp trader, and I'm going to sniper school, and I'm not perfect at it.
Yeah.
But I've been working on the sniper entries. But, man, I love it, man. Beautiful move for Solana and BTC. The good news is I'm still in the BTC trade, right? So you can lose one trade, and then the winner will pay for the loser, right? So I like what's going on here with BTC. Who's in the money? Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Can I get some dollar signs?
I don't have the signs, but I got dollars.
What's going on, congregation? What are you in, baby? What trades are you in?
Also, we'd love to take some requests from the community as well. Please throw it in the chat. Also, I want to know. I want everyone in the chat, if you're comfortable, put what time zone you are in. Are you in the Eastern time zone, Mountain time zone? Are you UTC +7, UT whatever the hell that is? I want to know where a majority of our viewers, what time zone they're based in. Please throw it in there. We will collect that data for purposes of making the show better. Maybe we're making it more accessible for people. Maybe we have a lot of people that maybe, I don't know. Just throw it in the chat. Very, very curious on that. I did want to take a look. Oh, can you look? You want to look at Avalanche real quick, because that Banky thing is really kind of sticking in my mind here. Why is this up on fees? Okay, if it's up on fees, it means people are using it. If people are using it, does that mean they're bullish on Avalanche? I mean, this should be a canary in the coal mine for Avalanche.
I mean, it's about as bombed out as you can get on the daily, bro. It's pretty bad.
That was quick.
Is it back down?
No. I mean, that was quick. The people respond. So we must be on that low latency, man. People respond instantly. Mountain time, Eastern, all over the place.
You need to see some upward momentum as far as rounding out. It looks like we may have, we've seen a couple little flashes of what looked like it could have been bullish on the daily. And you can see it here. So, chop sideways, but then you round out. Looks like you're forming a head and shoulders, right? And so here, I'll make it a little bit bigger so you can see. And so you get these bullish patterns that are, reversal bullish patterns that form on Avalanche on the way down. You're saying okay, here it is. Here's what it's going to reverse, and it just doesn't. And you get that fake out and that further broadside down movement. And then, here again, you see, you can see that it kind of did it again, right? You round it out, then you gave it up. Then you round it out, and then it just dumped, man. And so I would, me personally, I would stay away from it. Avalanche hasn't seen any kind of upward movement. I mean, Bitcoin's trading well. Here, let's take a look. Avalanche versus Bitcoin, and I'm assuming on the year when compared to Bitcoin, we had a small flash of rally, but ultimately, it's down 75 compared to the 44% of Bitcoin's downward move over the last year. Last month, it's outperforming Bitcoin, but not by much. I don't know, man. I'd wait for a larger reversal on Bitcoin on the macro. Maybe Bitcoin get to 68, 70,000. I don't know. I don't like it. That's just on the daily, though. I mean, maybe there's some short-term opportunities here. I'm not sure, but I don't know. I know David asked you to look at it, JP. Did you see anything different? Are you looking at anything bullish here?
As far as AVAX, I mean, I agree with you mostly. No major move on the daily or the week. Just sideways, man. Just sideways chop. And some could just call that bearish consolidation. You know, is that just a bear pennant here on the daily? Red money flow, red dot. I like AVAX for some reason. It's something I like about Avalanche. Let me look. 8 hour. Yeah, everything's sideways, sideways, sideways. But you're starting to get what I call a forced interaction. A forced interaction with the moving averages. If you go sideways enough after a big dump, you come in contact with the larger moving averages, like the 200 here, the yellow line. And eventually it's forced to go in contact with it. And it may just, you know, cross it because it's just naturally, you know, in its line, right? It's in its trajectory. And once that happens, the auto clappers can start kicking in and people start speculating. So I think there is a move coming one way or the other. And if I had to call it, I would say to the upside. That's a chunky flag right there for AVAX on the 4 hour. Very chunky, maybe too chunky. Here's the 30-minute. Starting to get a little bit bullish there. There's the bullish crosses. There's a ascending triangle, maybe ascending. So I'm with you. No major move is highly speculative, I would say. Trade in AVAX right now, but the small time frames are bullish. It's responding to Bitcoin, and that's a good thing. This certain coin is not even responding to Bitcoins. Aptos. I'm ready to clap Aptos, man, before it clap me. I clap first. I'm the clap daddy. Clap something, Laura. Wow. That's a big clapping. That's a loud clapping. All right, I love it. Love it, love it. I was looking at something else. I was looking at ADA.
ADA.
Anybody bullish on ADA?
Well,
I'm about to long the 8 hour, man. Oh, was it the 8 hour haul? Which one was it? Somebody stop me, man.
no, you cook, bro.
I'm about to go for a long on ADA. Look, it's about to cook right now. Damn, what time frame was that? Was it the 12? I lost the perfect time frame. I got thrown off here. But I see this is kind of like rounding out a little bit. Rounded bottom on the 8 hour green dot. Yes, high Stokes, but it just looks like it's going to break out, especially if BTC breaks out. Look at the 4 hour on Cardano. Looks just about ready. Yeah, that thing is about to fly. Small time frame alignment. Oh, if I just got in 5 minutes ago. Laura, make it Zen before I full port.
Take Frank.
Laura, make it Zen. All right, Zen Master, stop yelling at Laura, okay? Be nice, be
Holy
chill,
shit.
and be patient right now. Be patient. Look for entry. Go ahead, man.
Dude, Solana just took a Viagra. Look at that.
Oh, my God.
Damn.
I'm finna long something.
Sorry, am I giving you more FOMO?
Nah, that's okay. I'm in the BTC trade. It's okay. No
Yeah,
problem.
Bitcoin, it's in a interesting, some interesting resistance here. So I got a couple lines drawn. Here was a little bit of a local resistance at 65.6. We came up and bounced off of that. We had a small little pullback, but here is the top of the candle wick, which is 65.715. If we can pass this, you want to know where we can go?
Where can we go?
Want to know where we can go?
Yeah, we can go.
We measure this move here. Bitcoin could potentially go to 66,250. And that's on the shorter one. If you were to take the full measured move from this guy, remember this is a 5 minute. If you were to go all the way down here, then we could be looking at 66,750.
What was that?
Damn it.
66.8. 66.8, bro.
I'll be hot in those trades, man.
No. I was trying to slide. I was trying to slide my stop loss up, and I moved it too far.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Fucking stopped out. Well, I mean, I made money, but still, damn it.
All right, I'm going long on Cardano. I don't care.
Hold on, man.
I'm long.
Hold on, bro. Do you need intervention?
Trade alert. Trade alert. Trade inbound. Come on.
trade inbound. Attention, trade alert. High probability setup found. Time to blindly follow JP. Sin City Crypto. New trade alert. This is not financial.
All right, shut up. Okay, definitely not financial advice. I'm getting into a trade right now on the daily time frame for Cardano. You know, guys, I've been scalping Cardano on that daily, if you want to call it daily a scalp. But here we go. I like this potential cross here of the 50 MA. I like the strength of the candle currently. I like the low stochastics. I just like it generally. And my entry will be right now, okay? But expect drawdown if you follow this trade. There may be drawdown, but let it cook, let it simmer, put the herbs and spices in it. Entry right now, 0.1684, somewhere around there, right? 85 current price. Stop loss below the daily super trend at 0.1520. And my TP will be at just about 25 cents, 0.2506. Maybe I bring it down just a little bit just before 25. Yeah, that could work. I try to avoid those like very even, like just standard 25 cents. You know, sell at 24.9, sell at 24.8, right? So 0.2495 will be my TP. What is the risk reward ratio here? Let's take a long position out here and see what it's looking like. This looks like a 1 to 4, 1 to 5, almost a 5. A 1 to 4.87, a risk reward ratio on a daily time frame. I love it. I love it. Inverse head and shoulder. Cardano ADA. I'm in the trade. Do you have the numbers? You have the numbers. That's a trade alert, a daily trade alert for Cardano.
Okay, give us the numbers.
Okay, entry now 0.1683 or 84. Feel free to get a more scalper entry if you want, but I'm getting now. I'm not worrying about it. Stop loss at 0.1518. That's below the daily super trend, and the TP at 0.2495, just before 25 cents. I'm long, baby, long and strong, and the trades are cooking here. We got daily trades cooking, and the macro is everything in profit now. Okay, 8, I just got into it. Okay, I got like 5, 6 trades here. Everything in profit except for the one I just got into, but you got to let it cook. Love it.
Gotta let it cook. I can't get off the avalanche thing, man. I feel like
the avalanche hasn't finished sliding. Hasn't finished. There was a thunderous clap back in was it $60? Huh? What did avalanche get to as a high previously?
no, $150.
Jesus.
To discount, buy it. Just kidding, don't buy it. Look at the monthly.
Yeah, $135. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm seeing 150 on Binance. I don't know, man. It's like if you're gonna take a poke at this thing, it's like,
yeah, don't say time is now, because that time is now has been time is now for the longest time.
what I'm trying to say is, unless you think this project is completely dead, like what are you gonna wait for?
It's
right?
not dead. It's not dead.
Okay, so
I agree, but I mean, this thing could go to $2. You know, it's like the same argument when Cardano was at $1.80. You're like, well, it can't go down to, you know what? It's already at 30 cents. It's not going to go any lower. It's already at 20 cents. It's going to go lower. It's already at 10 cents. It can't go. You know what I mean? All of those little moments are 50% losses.
what if we put our stop loss at 0? $0 stop loss.
Actually,
What, you got an idea?
could that work? I don't know. What's the risk reward?
The problem is at some point you're going to lock
it up
up
to 150 bucks.
At some point you're going to you're going to lock up your position, right? You're going to lock up whatever it is, 5,000. And then let's just say you do say liquidation is 0. You might have to wait 2.5 years for it to be positive. Otherwise, at some point, if you want your money back, you got to close your position. which you're going to be underwater, right?
True. In that situation, the highest leverage possible is the best because use less of your money, right? Less of your money, but make sure the dollar amount of the stop loss is stomachable.
True. Like what if it was something like this, right? Let's say you limit last, you go max this thing out, 75x leverage.
Are you trade maxing?
Yeah, let's say you put your stop like right there.
I'm gonna entertain you on this too. I'm gonna look at this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look too. Let's see.
Let's say you go monthly 21 MA.
I just.
I don't know. The risk reward is not worth it.
Hey, you're just trying to get lucky, bro.
Well,
He's,
Like,
he's gambling.
Yeah, you want to get lucky, like. I mean, look at this chart, bro. Like,
Damn.
at what point do you like? It's doing the same thing it did here. At what point do you get a breakout? I mean, you could have bought here at $9 and rode it to 10, but ultimately, like you're just like, okay, now it's gonna go. No, now it's gonna go. No, now it's gonna like. And these are daily, man. It's. I mean, you want to take a lotto ticket. Go ahead, man. But there's nothing here saying reversal. I mean, do y'all see it? Okay, maybe the 15-minute has a head and shoulders. If you guys want to look at that, I mean, you got a head and shoulders on the 15-minute. If you want to take a scalper or something,
And bullish crosses there. The small time frames are kind of bullish.
JP, look at the 1 hour.
Oh. I was looking at the 1 minute. It's a semi-special, but 1 hour. What's going on here?
It's an ascending triangle.
Yeah, exactly. And 1 minute has a semi-special. I'm going long, man. Yeah.
Well, 1 minute Sammy special.
Look at that. 1 minute Sammy special right there. Call the trade alert, Laura. Call it.
Yeah, I'm going to follow you on that. I like that.
Attention. Trade inbound.
Oh, God.
Attention. Trade alert.
I like that trade better. I'll throw a little more money.
Setup found. Time to blindly follow JP. Send crypto.
Long and AVAX, huh?
Alert.
All right, new trade alert, baby. New trade alert. 1 minute time frame. Just a 1 minute AVAX. Let's see here. What can we do? Okay, if you wanted to scalp it, let's see. This is going to be so slow, Stokes. All right, let's sketch the trade. Sketch the trade live and give it to him, baby. Give it to him. Give me the long position, not the short position. 1 second. Give me the long position. What if we, so I'm thinking two different things. What if how about an entry somewhere near the super trend or the 21, one or the other, stop loss below the 200 MA, and how high can we bring this thing? Entry might have to be now, and we'll see. Let's stop playing and get in on this price action. Let me zoom out. I need to see the nearest resistance to the upside. Yeah, there we go. I'm looking at like a 7-1 right there. I see resistance at 6.732. Go ahead and zoom back in. Zoom back in here. Yeah, this is about to take
Where
off.
the hell are you getting a 7-1?
Yeah, I brought it all the way up to 6.73.
This might be too late.
Yeah, it may be too late on the scalp. I'm too slow.
Damn it. Damn
Too
it,
slow.
bro.
Too slow. All right, well, you could put a limit order real quick. Maybe get a quick wick down. I don't know. But yeah, this may be too late.
That's too late.
As I'm explaining the trade and sketching it live.
You know, we might have to just like on low time frames like this, if it's ready to go.
It's Bitcoin is popping. I mean, it's across the board.
Oh my God, I wish
Bitcoin is now above
Solana, bro.
65.7.
So you're telling me it's profit time?
It's above our previous resistance. So our candle wick here. Let's take a look. Where's my price shit?
Unless you want to go for that daily trade on AVAX.
no. I like that 1 minute.
Me too. I liked it too, man. We were too freaking slow, man. But right on the direction in the TA. So
You know what we should do, JP, from now on? If
What?
we do, and I'm about to get stopped out on this Morpho short. If we do see a trade like that that's about to go, let's just get into the trade and then
Call trade alert.
That's what I've been doing.
it's going to be hard because
By the time I like explain it all, it's like
Yeah.
the hard part is you won't know your risk to reward ratio, right?
You're right, though. You have to put on your life vest before you save others, right? So get into the trade and then quickly explain it and tell people the numbers, right?
Yeah.
I often explain it, give the numbers. I give everything before I get into the trade.
I got clapped out of Morpho short. Clap me, Laura. Clapped out of Morpho. So it was a wash between Solana and Morpho. I'm so mad. I'm trying not to curse. I went to slide my stop loss into profit, slight profit, break even, and I slid it too high. And I think we had a wick down on Solana, and ended up taking me out. It would have been a larger trade. But anyways, still up almost $200 on breakout on Solana. So not all bad, but obviously, you know, definitely left a lot of money on the table.
Inbound.
For myself on, was that my trade alert, Solana? It was.
Yeah, it was. Yes.
Okay. All right, I'm 1 for 1. I'm 1 and 1. I'm 1 for 2, 50%. But remember, proper risk management, we're winners, except if you accidentally slide your stop loss too high up and you get taken out on a wick. That's neither here nor there, my friends. I want to take some requests in the community. That bearded guy said, I'd be sick if I put tight stop loss on Sol today. Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Shout out to you, that bearded guy. You didn't make the rookie mistake that your friend David here did. So at least hopefully you're still in get them. Unless you get the wick down, entry ain't worth it. I agree. Jay Clapton. I believe he or she's talking about that avalanche trade. So unless you get the wick down, the entry is not worth it. I agree. I mean, you didn't take the trade, right?
I did not. No, unfortunately, no. We're not quick enough.
Yeah. Arbitrum on the 6 hour looks like it's about to break out. Let's take a look at Arbitrum on the 6 hour. Where is Arbitrum? I do like the headphones that you can hear yourself, though.
Yeah, it really makes a difference, man.
Yeah. Then I can hear when you're sucking your teeth.
Exactly. You can be more conscious of the.
Yeah.
Wait, what even is teeth sucking? Does it sound like that? What does it even sound like? They say I do it too, man. I don't know if I do it.
I don't know.
I'm more like a lip licker.
Lip licker, teeth sucker. Mother trucker. Okay, I was looking for ARB. I don't have it pulled up. Let me just go ahead and pull it up. A fresh chart here. ARB USDT. Let's pull it up on Bybit. Arbitrum, my friend said on the 6 hour, it looks like it's ready to go. Here's a 6 hour on Arbitrum. I mean, are we looking at something like this?
Nice flag.
Yeah, I like to catch at least 3 points. I guess you can say 1, 2, 3. But is this? Yeah, that is a nice flag, actually. Let's look at the lower time frames. And look at that 4 hour broken retest. What about the 2 hour? 2 hour looks a little overextended. Yeah, but you're right. Arbitrum, nice flag here, and looks like it is breaking out. But would you call the 1 hour lower to 2 in the 1 hour lower time frame? I guess you would, right? JP?
Is it what a long the lower time?
No. Would you call a 2 hour and a 1 hour low time frame?
No.
Or is that medium time?
All
frame?
that meso. Closer to the meso.
So these look a little overextended. At least a 2 hour. Same with the 1 hour. 1 hour starting to kind of roll over, but then again, it doesn't mean that this thing is going to go down or any of that. Also, looks like we had some Class B bull div here. We sure did. Actually, no, we didn't. This chart is so busy. There we go. Let's put you down there. Let's move you up here. No bull div there on the 1 hour time frame. I was looking for some like extra confirmation. Obviously, that move already happened. We did get that bullish retest on the 2 hour and the 4 hour time frame. You can see a perfect bullish retest on the 4 hour. You had some confluence there. That's kind of what the Uniswap trade looks like, right? You have confluence. If you do come back and retest after that breakout on Uniswap, which I'd love to go back and look at that chart before we end the show, which we're not close to ending the show yet, but look where the money. But this is a perfect, we have some confluence there. The 50 MA sitting right there at the top end of that trend line, on the top end of your flag. And that would have been an opportune entry. But yeah, here's a daily on Arbitrum. Bullish cross on the 21 crossing above our 50 MA. And then here's your 10 hour. Look at that 10 hour engulfer there. That's a pretty big boy. That's a big boy right there. Fresh green dot, money flow green. Are you ballsy enough to long the breakout here, JP?
I would be. I like it. I like that 100 coming inbound, golden cross coming in. I'm liking the consolidation.
Or has this thing already broken out? Hidden bull div too. Can we get another 21 MA retest on the 15 minute? What about the 10? I mean, if you're waiting, if you want a 21 MA retest entry, here's your entries like right now. Here's what the 10 minute looks like. New candle just opened, and we are right now lost the 21 MA. Fresh red dot as VWAP crosses below our zero line. Here is the 10-minute time frame. I can't long this. This looks a little.
We're getting movement on everything right now, guys. Literally everything. ETH reaching for the stars. So XRP is even breaking out right now. XRP breaking out at 4 hour. People keep asking for Jasmine in the chat. Take a look at Jasmine. Here it is on the daily. I had that slanted inverse head and shoulder. Here's the 4 hour chunky flag. Nice bounce off the 200 MA. Golden cross is, about to get that third golden cross. And it's looking potentially bullish here. I like the 30-minute bounce there on Jasmine. That's a nice bounce. That's longable. Red money flow, but careful. VWAP is coming up. That's a nice flag. That's a nice bounce. I'm liking what I'm seeing here on Jasmine. BTC looking good. Looking good to the upside. I think we should check in on the casino, man. It's been a while. Casino and the battlefield.
I saw you were looking at the casino yesterday. You were saying how it's doesn't know what it wants to do. It
was so confused. Look how confused it was, man. Buy signal, sell signal, buy signal, sell signal, possible price reversal. It had no idea. But I still like to see where we are as far as the supply zones and the demand zone. We're currently in the supply zone and on a pull to the upside after a bullish condition. And they're not giving us the volume information. It's been stuck on 49 for the past, day. So casino, getting a push up here. Liquidity heat map from Trading Different. We took a quick sample of the upside liquidity. A whole lot more to go. I mean, this whole batch can get you somewhere near 72K. The hottest zone being 68.7. Auto clappers are clapping to the upside. 4 out of 10 certainty. Auto clappers are 4 out of 10 long. And finally, our Bitcoin battlefield. Take a look at the battlefield. Who's winning the battle? I mean, clearly the bulls. This looked just as bad as it did yesterday for the bears. The bears looking weak. Where the bears at? You're getting clapped, bears. Clap something. Clap the bears, Laura. Clap them. They're getting destroyed. That's right. We got the bulls are using the superpower. All right, the superpower of the clappinator. Right, the clappinator pushing the bears back into their base, where they will go and cry inside and figure out what they want to do. But yeah, clearly bulls in control. This is like a RTS game almost. A view of the Bitcoin battle between the bulls and the bears. We call it the Bitcoin battlefield. A normal part of the show now, kind of like the casino. I like it. Bulls in control. I'm riding with the bulls, baby. I don't know what side you on, but I'm riding with the bulls, okay? Let's go do the bull dance. Do the bull dance.
The bull dance?
Yeah, there's a bull dance going on. I like it. Yeah. So bulls in control. I'm in a long right now, and it may be close to profit time. Here's a long right here for BTC on the 5-minute time frame. Classic move from BTC, a bull flag, a small breakout, a scary dump, threatened to dump. It just had an equal low and then broke out again, and now, volatility does still exist. So be careful. I'm in a trade and I'm up.
Solana 1 minute bear div.
1 minute bear div. Yeah, I see that. Strong 1 minute bear div here, Dave. Yeah, you're right.
I cashed out the trade on breakout. Made another $100 and some odd there.
Oh, nice.
The road to funding, the road to getting funded, my friends. I need to get to 109. I'm at 100.3. I just need to get a few bigger trades. The Swedes are bigger trade, so I like that. But yeah, Solana showing weakness. I was just looking at this thing. Some pretty clear bear div here on Solana. Arbitrum losing the range. I know we were looking at Arbitrum. You already looked at it. I had to go take a pee real quick. I'm assuming you already kind of looked at Bitcoin.
Oh, yeah, we're looking at it. Yeah, we're just looking at it.
I don't know, man. This looks kind of toppy to me. At least on the 30-minute.
I mean, doesn't a pump look toppy while pumping?
Well,
right. A pump is a local top, right? In real time.
You got bear div on the 15-minute too on Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Did you go over that?
No, I didn't go over that at all. No, there's bear div. Cool. And we're also in the supply zone in the casino. I look for shorts, generally scalps in that supply zone. If there's weakness, you're saying there's weakness here.
Yeah, look at that. I mean,
are you saying we need to hit the reverse button?
You don't like the reverse button, so I'm saying open up a new position.
I like, well, schlong it. I'm not going to do anything. I think BTC is bullish. I think it's very volatile. I think there's a lot of up and down, but mostly up on the small time frames. And I'm going to let it cook.
Okay. I might. I'm thinking about shorting BTC. Just trying to find a time frame that gives me a good entry. So what would this look like? What if we short the 15-minute time frame? Why are you laughing, bro?
I don't know. I'm gonna help you though. I'm gonna look for a short. Okay, I'm monkish, man. Yin yang in these charts, man. Okay, I can long, I can short, I can flip flop. I'm a proud flip flopper.
So if we could front run a 15-minute. We can front run a 15-minute bearish VWAP cross here, right? So we'd be front running a red dot. And look at that big volume gap, man. Look at that volume gap that was created on the way down. Look at that. And then I like that we have some convergence here with the 200 and the 100 and volume. And so that would be a 3.5 to 1 trade if we just hit our stop above, give ourselves a little more breathing room. Let me see what that trade looks like, because I might call a Bitcoin trade alert on a short here. Let's take a peek. It's on the 15-minute time frame. If we were to go last, stop loss somewhere there, and TP down at, I think it was around here, right? It should give us a little more than a 3 to 1. Oh, no, it's less than a 3 to 1. Oh, we'll tighten up our stop loss a little bit here. Yeah, I think I was in the, yeah, there we go. 100 for 320. Okay, I'm not going to call it trade alert, but this is a, as JP calls, a battle plan. We're seeing some bear div on the 15-minute time frame on Bitcoin, right? And there we go. We got tapped into a trade. This is a 3.2 to 1 trade setup on a Bitcoin short. It looks a little overextended to me. Again, but this is a scalp. It's not anything, Bitcoin could very well just put in a higher high, completely ignore that bear div and just continue up. So this is a battle plan trade. You can even tighten up the stop a little bit there, risking 96 to make 324. We're looking at TP right before we hit the 200 MA on the 15-minute time frame. And so this is for a Bitcoin short, a battle plan. So yeah. That's what I got.
Okay.
You can throw $1 for a battle plan.
Yeah, not really too in love with it, but yeah, I'll throw that there. I was trying to find some medium time frame or high time frame confluence for that short. I mean, but you're scalping, right? You're not,
Correct.
right? You're shorting based on that scale, overextension, and some weakness. I'm just looking at high time frame confluence. I just when I get in trades, I just like to have multiple layers of confluence. The 3-day is at resistance, touching the 21. So far rejected on it, but this candle's a clapper to the upside. That's a bullish candle right there, engulfing candle on the 3-day, but it has seen resistance at the 21. Could one enter now and put a stop loss above that 21 and call it a sniper entry? Snippy. So it'll be above the 21 and above these bodies over here on the left. These candle bodies, I think they're important. Stop loss would be like 65,900. Call that a sniper entry. Bring BTC all the way down to the bottom of the range. I'm just looking at the trade. I'm talking about like a 14-1 here, Dave. Okay.
14-1?
Yeah, that type of trade. Yeah. But the thing is, this is not a scalp, clearly, right? I'm looking at a 3-day. I'm just, seeing how we have gotten overextended, how we have seen resistance, how we have matched these bodies over here. Could we just put a stop loss above the bodies and above the 21? Where the bears at? Where the bears? Do you like this battle plan?
Where the bears at?
Yeah, show your bear face. Give me the bear emoji. Do you like this bearish battle plan for BTC?
Show my bear face.
I'll give you the numbers. You know what? Depending on the numbers, I might just try it, but it goes against my larger bias, my daily, weekly bias based on the divergences and how extended we are to the downside, plus the medium time. Everything is staying up right now.
Roll over,
baby.
Roll over, Bitcoin, roll over. Someone said, how is it not a trade alert when you're already in the trade?
Oh.
That's a good point. I think it's based off of confidence. It's like, hey, I'm trading it, but it's not an alert.
Okay,
right?
I think this needs to be in between. The battle. Yeah, we're talking about. Was it a skirmish?
So what I'll say is, this is the kind of trade where I will trade it myself if I'm like not on camera, but I won't hit up JP and say, hey man, I'm in a Bitcoin trade, or hey, look at Bitcoin, I'm shorting it. It would be like, you know what? I don't know if that makes sense. Anyways, I'm in the trade and looks like it's up right now. This one's up 20% already.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, son.
You have done very well. You know what I'm noticing a trend on my trading?
What?
You do very well on longing bull div.
Mm-hmm.
I do very well shorting bear divs. Because I just thinking back, a lot of my bigger trades and my trades that have worked out in the time frame that I believe they will work out on have been shorting tops with bear div, and so we'll see how this one pans out. This one would be a nice TP, $320, 64,640 would be my take profit level, which I might do a trailing stop here, depending, but I'd want to wait for a bigger move. But if I were to take this up to the super trend, that would give me a little more than a 2-to-1, 21 MA. We could get a bounce there, right? That would be a 136% profit target. But I'm going to leave it where it is, right above the 200 MA on the 15-minute time frame. The bear div was pretty. I don't want to say super heavy bear div, but it was very, very evident.
Okay.
And so yeah.
I'll say this. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say the 1 minute looks like it's just flagging. Also a little bit of a head and shoulders on the 1 minute too.
Yeah, so I'll just say I'm not mad at the short. It actually makes a lot of sense. Like I said, I'm normally looking for short scalps in that supply zone. Looking at the casino again, we are in the supply zone where shorts can be had. And look, a pull to the downside now. Recent pull to the downside right there in the casino. We'll see. Will the Bears fight back? And take a look at the battlefield. Oh, they're fighting back for territory here. That's right. They're pushing. They are rejuvenated. The Bears starting to fight back now against the Bulls. Talk to me, Bears. What do you have in mind here?
What are Bulls? What are Bulls? What are Bulls at? I mean, the Bears. Sorry, I'm in a short. What are Bears at?
Where the Bears at? There's a war going down. There's a war in these streets.
Streets?
These streets. All right, if you want that Bears battle plan, I don't think I gave the numbers. If you're a super bear, right, a mega bear, and you want a sniper entry, I'm not saying this is 100% going to play out, but here's the potential trade, the battle plan. Enter now, or around 65,476. A stop loss above the 21 on the 3-day, 65,843 for the stop loss, and the TP all the way at the bottom of the range, and maybe even lower, 60,115 for the TP. That is now a 1-to-16 risk reward ratio on a short.
Dang. That's on the 3-day?
On a 3-day with high stochastics, by the way. You're front running that VWAP bearish cross. In fact, the VWAP pointing up. You're going to get clapped probably.
True that,
But if you're a bear, you know what's going to happen for sure. I'm assuming.
I always know what's going to happen for sure, man.
Who knows what's going to happen? Let us know what's going to happen for sure. Who knows who's going to be like, I told you tomorrow? It's going to be somebody here and say, I told you guys. I told you. Well, tell us now.
There's always people that do that.
Tell us now.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I don't know.
All right.
Probabilities say down, but possibilities say I need some nicotine. Thank you.
All right, what's going on in small time frames? Bitcoin getting a retracement on a 1-minute time frame, but still, are we still respecting the flag? And is this flag going to remain a flag? Let me draw some things here. Remove that. That was the flag that we longed, really. That flag right there. It made a bigger flag and a double bottom. Broke out so far.
Now it looked like the Sistine Chapel.
Is there a mini fib bounce here? Nope. Okay, we're past the 618, almost at that 786 though. Let me make sure this is the bottom. Okay, it's in a known about zone potentially in the bullish case, but in the bearish case, which is obviously a likely case as well. Let's remove everything here. Flags oftentimes when you get a high and then fail to put in another high can just create a head and shoulder, and that could be very bearish for BTC as you lose the momentum and fall all the way down, maybe to 64.2 in the short term. So that's the bearish case. I don't know. I'm taking the monkish case. I don't know what's going to happen.
You're on the 5-minute?
And that's the 5-minute time frame.
Yeah. I mean, obviously I'm in a short. I like the short. I don't plan on moving my, I will not move my stop in a profit until we lose the super trend on the 5-minute.
Okay.
Maybe even the 10-minute. Yeah, probably the 10-minute. 10-minute looks better. But beware, the 21's right there on the 10-minute, so we might get a bounce there. But I'm going to leave this trade alone, man. You know what? I am going to let this trade hit full TP.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep.
And full stop loss, too.
And full stop loss, yeah.
Did you ever get into a BTC long?
I did.
You were just long in Solana, right?
I did not get into a Bitcoin long with you. Just Solana.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Are you still in that Bitcoin long?
I'm still in the trade, just slightly up now. This is what the trade looks like right now. Slightly up. Kind of at my break even, really, when you include the fees.
Right.
I'm letting it cook. But we'll see what happens. I still believe BTC gets a short-term move up. But you never know. Is it Monday? It is a manipulative Monday. And let's take a look at the NASDAQ really quickly. Is it dumping? I mean, that won't help BTC for sure. Yeah, it's dumping in the short term. And by the way, I did get into that trade, right? The trade on the NASDAQ slightly down, but still valid as we're bouncing at the 200 MA on the 15-minute. So NASDAQ, trending down. Let me see, slightly. If you can say that. Very shaky, though. Very shaky. A lot of volatility on the NASDAQ. Very shaky. 1-minute bearish, 5-minute just starting to get bearish. 15 like at the very local dynamic support. Gold going sideways, doing nothing, sideways to down. Maybe a double bottom. And let me guess, oil are running Yeah, oil going explosive.
Damn.
Explosive for the 1 minute.
Explosive. West Coast shit. Exhibit. You know Exhibit?
Yes, of course.
Great rapper.
They said BTC decoupling.
BTC de-dumping.
How does it look in context of that flag? We had that flag there that I was long on and took profit. Okay, I see. Is that just
it's moving through that gap.
You think so? Going to fill that gap?
Yeah.
Is this going to
gap?
Is it going to do something like that? That would be a V for volatility. That's what I call a V for volatility, when you get a quick move down, but usually a quick move up. It did kind of hesitate on the way up, but it could be a quick move up and maybe continued bullishness for oil, but we'll see.
I want to know from the people watching, are you guys in any trades? Are you in any longs, any shorts? If you feel comfortable, we'd love to kind of gauge where the community's at, put you the ticker and the direction. And if you want to put some targets and entries and TPs and stop losses, feel free to do that as well. But yeah, I'm seeing weakness on Bitcoin. And then we haven't looked at this today. The overbought, oversold.
Yeah,
RSI heat map.
RSI global heat map.
The RSI heat map. We're seeing a lot of tails to the upside. Pumped off on tail to the upside. Kaido, Lido, Monito, Virtuals, Jido, Pendle, Pengu, Monad, Master, Injective, all tails. Bank. I think is this a new one? Bank. Tail to the upside. Link. Tail to the upside. Sweet ETH. Everything getting a tail to the upside. We want to catch them here when they're getting a tail to the upside, right? Down in the weak or oversold area. Let's go down in the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour, starting to see. Well, no, not really. They're still on a pull to the upside. Virtuals protocol was an interesting one. I'll take a peek at Virtuals and look at Arbitrum losing the range on the 10-minute. This was kind of in a rising megaphone expansion to the upside, which is either you parabolically break to the upside or you break to the downside. This is what I was talking about on the higher time frame, right? We had someone say, hey, this thing's breaking out. I said, you don't want to really get in now. You wait for that retest, and the 6 hour candle just opened. Here's the 4 hour giving you that potential retest. So the question then becomes, okay, David, we're getting the retest. Do we enter now?
Don't be afraid, man.
Don't be afraid.
Don't be scared, but make sure you're also just following your strategy, man. No FOMO here. We may have to pick up FOMO Frank off the floor. It looks like a freaking
you keep throwing my son, man. I don't appreciate it, bro.
It's like a homicide scene right there. He's just laying there.
Bitcoin is straight rolling. Keep those prices rolling. Losing the 21 on the 10-minute. This is what the 15-minute looks like. Love to see volume come in higher here in about the next 3 minutes on BTC. But it's funny how the battle plan, it wasn't a trade alert, but the battle plan's looking like it's playing out real
nice
good.
entry, man. I gotta say, nice entry, man. Beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm feeling FOMO that I didn't follow you.
It's okay.
Let me go pick up FOMO Frank. He needs help.
Okay. You do that, my friend. I want to take a peek at Virtuals Protocol. So this is one that JP brought up, not on yesterday, but the day before stream. I think it was a Sunday stream. And he was a little hesitant to get in. I ended up getting in and making money on it, on a long. And so I guess, thank you, JP. You know what? I'm going to start looking for, I'm going to start looking for tops and bear divs. That's what I'm going to do. And starting with Virtuals on the 15-minute time frame. Yeah, bear div on the 15-minute on Virtuals too. Look at that. And every top has given us a red dot. Red dot, red dot, red dot. Is this a head and shoulders, JP? This thing looks like we want to short this thing. Like maybe like now.
Oh. That is very clappy looking.
Like
a good clappy though.
Okay, I was gonna say clappy like
clapping those that try to long it. But at the same time, it is technically an ascending triangle. Look, higher lows, and a stiff resistance line. Touch that 21 could continue to blast and make the it could be a trend up. It could be a trend up to go parabolic, but make the top make it like that. Yeah, that would make it like an ascending triangle potentially. We're projecting. We don't know for sure. right? We're projecting it could be an ascending triangle. It is bullish consolidation, but you do have bear div. But bear div sometimes has a hidden bullish sentiment, right? A hidden bull. Is it hidden bull? I think it is. I'm just trying to confuse you, but you can go ahead and take your short if you want. Come on. Come on, Dave.
You trying to set me up for failure here, bro?
Come on, Dave.
Ooh, we up 70% on Bitcoin. That's right, baby. Man, the fifth. I see a head and shoulders here, man. Okay, so and I'm sure the viewer is probably thinking the same thing. You have what you call ascending triangle, which it is, right? To some degree, right? We have two equal, well, not really equal highs, but close enough, right? But you have bear div with a head and shoulders. So how do you play this? How do you trade this? And then you got this big volume gap down here. So this could be a massive short opportunity, right? If you enter somewhere now, you hide your stop above the wick, and you take it down to that. That's a 6-1 on a short.
Take it. You're waiting for approval?
No, I just want to get your thought process.
I'm more willing to wait for long entries right now, but I don't know, man. I'm not the short scalp master. You know, you are the short scalp master.
I do be shorting a lot. I make more money when I short. Funny enough. Does David want to short this virtuals protocol?
And I got clapped on BTC. Can you believe that? Show my screen, Laura, and go ahead and
let's go. Bow, bow, bow.
Clap me, man. Are you kidding me? Look at that. A big breakout to the upside and then a huge move to the downside. I got clapped out due to volatility here. And damn, I'll say this, man. That could have been a moneymaker had I been watching this trade more carefully and bring that anti-clapper in and start taking profit up here. That came like more than like halfway through the TP. You know, up to the TP. That's a good example of just not managing a trade well, if you ask me. You know, I should have brought that stop loss up and took profit early.
Yeah, this thing is rolling over, man. I pat myself on the back here. I should have made that a trade alert. It's funny, the best trade of the day, it wasn't even a trade alert. But up 100%, doubled our money. Well, we said we're gonna let this thing cook, so we're gonna let. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks ugly for Bitcoin. Yeah. Lost the 21, losing the 100. Next stop is the 100 MA, which coincides with a big volume gap. This might be. What would it look like if I bring my? Because I'm looking at volume gap coinciding with the 100 MA. At around 64.9, it makes sense that it might wick down there and come back up. What would that look like? 64.9. Ooh, the super trend is right there too. That would give me a 2-to-1 trade if I were to move my stop up there. Oh, kind of like that. 15-minute. Do I go back on my plan? Remember I said I was going to let it do full TP, full stop loss?
Yeah.
But this looks like it's more.
Well, what makes you want to change your plan?
Well, I'm looking at the 5-minute time frame here. I see this big volume gap, okay? I see this big volume gap and I'm like, okay, where's the next big volume spike? It's right where the 100 MA is. So we have confluence of volume and a large moving average, which you can say, well, we'd have confluence anyways because, you know, it's a moving average, right? I mean, and overall the trend is bullish, right?
Yeah.
Overall the trend is bullish. So that's where my thinking comes from.
Yeah. So you're looking to take profit early or something?
I'm speaking out loud. I'm debating with myself. All
right, well, let me in your head, and I want to debate with you.
I allow you into my head.
Okay.
Please enter. The door's open.
All right, I'm entering your head now.
And this is why I love having multiple people on the show, is because we can bounce ideas off each other. If you or David in this trade how would you play this trade? Would you let it go full TP down to the 200 MA on the 15 minute? Would you move it to the that 5 that also if we move our TP up to that 5 minute volume area, we're playing the right at the super trend on the 15 minute. So you have confluence there as well.
If I was Dave and if I was in your head and in control of your thoughts and emotions,
Control me.
control you. I'm gonna use this like a voodoo. Interesting noise.
That was from Frank.
No. Anyway. Hey, Rob, make sure that mic is off, man, in there in the studio. Yeah. There we go. In fact, I could do it here. Beautiful. Yeah, that thing was on. That's what it was. Rob, you over here opening chips over there? Anyway.
Rob's on union break.
Yeah, that was that. Anyway, what are we even talking about again?
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
Stop.
Oh, yeah, if I was in David's head.
You were in David's head.
Yeah, and if I was using FOMO Frank like a voodoo doll here,
Yes.
enter in your head, I would bring up your trade again. Can we bring up his screen on that trade? Okay, if I was Dave, I would put my stop loss exactly at the break even with fees.
Okay.
And then I would let the full TP cook. That's what I would do.
Down here?
Amen? Yeah, exactly. That's what it was originally, right? Mm-hmm. That's what I would do. That way you have exposure to the downside if BTC wants to continue to dump, but also you're protected if BTC actually wants to continue to pump like the higher time frames are suggesting.
Right. Okay.
That's what I would do.
Well, let's look at the 5 minute. Okay. So I like that. The 5 minute, if I do put my TP in a break even, okay, I'm above the 9 and I'm above the 21.
Yeah, you're in a good spot. You got an excellent entry there, my friend.
And if you look at the 1 minute, the 1 minute gives us clearance from the 200, the 21, and the 9. So the idea here is if it does break back up, and if it does clear the 21, the 200, and all these moving averages, then we at least cover our fees. Mm-hmm. So I like that.
Yeah, you have a risk-free trade now, my friend. And if BTC dumps, you cash out.
I'm not even going to ask Rob because I already know what he's going to say. He's going to say, nah, man, no anti-clappers around here, right?
How about a regular break-even anti-clapper? Not even that, just at the exact break-even. No, right?
Nah.
Never.
Then all you're doing is you're just paying the exchange the trade. Here's the trading fee. Thanks for wasting my fucking time. At least get yourself a cup of coffee, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I had 30 more sit there.
You're like, all right, I cover my trading fees. Like, made sure the exchange got paid, but I didn't. Like, kind of dumbness is that, bro?
He does bring up a valid point.
I made sure the exchange got some money today, but
how about this? Right there. There you go. $40. How about that?
I like it.
Above the 200, above the 21, above the super trend. Rob's got a good point.
Not only a risk-free trade, but a guaranteed winner now.
Correct.
With profit.
All right. I like that.
I love it.
We're going to leave it.
I love it.
Okay. All right. Let's see how this works out. Either way, we're not losing money, right? That's the most important thing.
I love it. Yeah.
And looks like with this trade, if it... yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. We're leaving it. Did I put this trade on breakout? I did not. Damn it.
Damn it.
It's okay. We'll find the next one. Virtuals. Okay. Can we get back to virtuals?
Sure.
I'm going to wait. I want to short it, but I'm going to wait. I like the 15-minute for a short. I like the 15-minute head and shoulders. I like the 15-minute bear div. But I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait to see what it does. And this might be a really nice R&R short. I mean, even if we move our entry to where it is now, I mean, we're at a 6.5 to 1 on a virtual short. But I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna because I'm getting FOMO. Okay, that's all I got for that for virtuals.
All right. Call me crazy, man, but I'm
You're
still
crazy.
looking. Yeah, thanks. I'm still looking for a long opportunity in other altcoins right now. I'm just scanning the charts. Damn, render, bear div.
Do you
Is that a Dave short right there on render? Can you look at that, Dave? 15-minute.
render? Speaking of render, we need
Yeah, that might be a Dave short.
Why can't there we go? I was gonna say why can't I ever find Wolf time frame 15-minute?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more like class B bear div.
Like zoom in on those Oh, that's me. I'm looking at something completely different. Can you go to his chart, please? Come on, go to his chart. There we go. Okay, yeah. Is it a class B? I thought those are higher highs there.
It is.
Okay, but let's look at there is a higher high on that stochastics too. The hell was I looking at then?
Well, mine is from Binance. Let me see if I can pull up a render chart from Bybit.
What was I looking at? Oh yeah, I think it was a market cipher B divergence is what it is.
Okay, let's pull up Bybit.
Yeah, it's all market cipher. I don't like it when it's a market cipher only divergence.
Yeah, well, I mean, you have div on the RSI as well. You have bear div on the RSI, and you can see it more on Bybit, but you have this. Right? So that's bearish divergence. Money flow green, and you have it on market cipher as well, as JP mentioned. Let's look at the 1 hour. 5 minute. It's a head and shoulders on the 5 minute too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, we got confluence, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Can I get this short, baby? Ooh, the 1 hour. I like the resistance at the 200 MA. Hold on, bring up that 1 hour. Oh, 1 hour. Should I go for a 1 hour short on render? Very far from the 21. But that was a big move. That was a big bullish move. Like, we can't get too ahead of ourselves here with the shorts, I believe. But I might give it a shot. If I do it, in fact, let me get it. Let me put on my my life vest first here. I don't like the risk reward, man. Come on. $30 for $108. Maybe. I like the tweezer tops. I love the tweezer tops there for short. How's that VWAP looking? About to cross the zero line? Yep, about to. But the money flow increasingly green. This looks like short-term, very short-term downtrend, and then explosive move to the upside. So I'll be very careful with these shorts here. Very careful. All right.
You're in?
I'm in the trade, yeah.
Okay.
So I guess you could make it a trade alert. I hope I don't get clapped for a third time here, but
You got this, bro.
well, I'm not giving up here. Far from the 21. You got tweezer tops here on render. This is a trade alert. Call it, and I'll cut it off quickly. Laura, call the trade alert.
Attention, trade inbound.
All right, trade inbound right now. I'm going to hop into render, see what happens here. I'm still bullish overall in the market, I got to say, guys, but just, speculating on just a small time frame or, kind of, small scale downturn for most assets, render being a double top at the smooth 200 MA here. Sometimes I put the smooth on.
Smooth operator.
Very smooth.
Smooth as egg.
Entries around now, right around 1.5. What was it, 1.1? Is that where we're at right now? $1.50 something? The entry was right now a stop loss at 1.522. And a TP, I'm putting it at the bottom of the range for now. I'm gotta take that TP early though. 1.46. This is a 1 hour I'm looking at, by the way, a 1 hour time frame. I likely realistically take TP somewhere around here. 1.49, but I'm willing to let this thing cook with a trailing stop to the downside. We'll see. In the bullish case, I mean, there's always a bullish case here. In the bullish case, this thing just flags. And honestly, I think this is the most likely case here, that this just flags and the 21 catches up. And this is actually bullish for render. So it's so important to manage trades right now. Amen. Manage your trades. That BTC trade I was in could have been a winner had I managed it better, but I was all over the place and looking at other assets and just letting it cook. It's okay to let it cook, but I prefer to be a chef, when cooking, I prefer to be a chef and watch the food. You can't just let it cook and walk away. I mean, unless it's one of those crock pot 8 hour
cooking up coconut crock pot.
You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be a chef. You gotta be a chef and manage those trades. We'll see what happens. I'm bullish overall, though. I got to say, I'm bullish overall in the market, but I'm taking a chance on render. We'll see. Shorten that.
Okay. I'm just monitoring my trade. So you said you were short in the 1 hour?
Yeah, the 1 hour on render. Yep.
Trying to front run a red dot?
Yeah, it could be tweezer top stair.
Yeah.
Very close to a red dot. It's very extended to the upside. It could continue to be extended. It's a bullish move, but speculating on retracement at some point. When you're far from the white line, my white line of 21, normally you start, consolidating and retracing. You got to catch up to the moving average. Mean reversion will happen at some point. We'll see, but I'm bullish overall, man. I'm bullish, but I'm speculating on these small time frame, I guess shorts right now. I have way bigger trades cooking that I will let cook. Right? I won't touch. But we'll see what happens with render.
I don't like, I'm going to just close out my Bitcoin short. And I'll tell you guys why.
Damn, it's loud. Sorry.
So that is pretty loud. So we banked, so here's the trade. We banked 103%. We doubled our money.
Oh.
And we're seeing bull div on the 1 minute. Okay. We're seeing bull div on the 1 minute time frame here. And so did I exit the trade a little prematurely? Maybe. Am I happy with doubling my money? Absolutely. And so I made a promise I couldn't keep, JP.
Damn.
I said I was going to hold on to the TP and stop loss, but
Damn, but who's that promise to? Was it to yourself or was it to others?
It was to myself.
Okay.
Yeah. But at least I broke the promise and made money.
I got to say this. You made money and you're not being greedy. You were satisfied.
Yes. I mean, who's not satisfied doubling their money, right?
Exactly. So I call it a win, man. It's a win. Can we drop some money or something? We had a lot of clapping going on here. We have to celebrate our wins, okay? Congratulations, Dave. You're the man. You win today.
Too bad it wasn't a trade alert. It was a better plan.
Hey, man. Hey, you still saw the TA. You made it happen. Great trade, man. Amazing profit. Love it.
Gracias. Muchas gracias.
And as BTC rolls over and heads violently,
it may, man.
Nah, it's okay. Even if it does, who cares, man?
Yeah.
You made 100%.
I made 100%, man.
Like, don't be greedy, guys. Don't be greedy.
As Tupac would say, "Ain't no need of being greedy." And damn, yeah, that's a big move to the downside. I have to make a phone call.
Okay.
So
now we can wrap up here, man.
If you want to wrap up or do you want to keep going, I'll leave that up to you. But I have to call a client.
Okay. Well, let me talk to the congregation for 5 minutes. How about that?
You talk to the congregation. I will talk to someone I'm trying to bring into the congregation.
Okay.
Thank you very much. So I'm not sure. Maybe JP ends it before I come back. If I do, I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. If not, I'll come back and I don't know how long this call is going to take, but thank you.
All right. We love you, Dave. Okay. Laura, hit the organs, please. All right. Welcome in to Sin City Crypto. Hope you're enjoying the show and full of love and happiness and profits. Amen. Who's in the money here today? Okay. Who's in the money? Who's in the money in the past couple days? right? It's been crazy, man. It's been crazy. Are you a member of the Discord? We haven't talked about it at all today. I want to connect with you even when I'm not live. We do have a free Discord that we do not charge. It's like a premium Discord. Okay, people putting trade setups and everything here. And, I would never message you. I would never directly message you. There's a lot of imposters out there. So be careful. Be careful. And, oh, yeah, I forgot to talk about this trade last night. Anybody remember this trade? We dumped last night before we pumped. What a beautiful consolidation, right? Like a beautiful bearish consolidation, moved down, took TP on that BTC right before we did pump eventually. But, man, BTC seeing a big move down right here, guys. What's going on? Are you long? Are you short? Are you scared? Are you unsure? BTC seeing a move down. I'm going to check on the casino for you really quickly. Check in on that casino again. It looks like we got rejected from the supply zone so far. That's right, rejected from the supply zone and trying to find support at that moving average, right? That trend moving average. Demand under the zero line, negative 24. That's right, negative 24.88 on the demand under the zero line. 1 minute to the 4 hours, supposedly still bullish, but a pull to the downside. Let's get out of the casino and check in on the battlefield. That's right. Let's go to the Bitcoin battlefield. Oh my God. Laura, clap it. Clap the battlefield. Damn. Hold on. What's going on here? Okay, new battle. The Bears just destroyed the Bulls. Did you see that? I couldn't even get to it fast enough. They were getting pushed all the way off the map, and now it looks like there's a new battle. Right, the Bears won that battle, clapped me out as well, and now the Bulls fighting back a little bit. The Bulls fighting back. I call it mostly even at the moment, but this is the Bitcoin battlefield. And is it, we'll see who wins the next battle, but it looks like the Bears just won that most recent battle, even after the Bulls were pushing up and making everybody bullish. Interesting. All right, back to BTC in the small time frames, dumping very aggressively, a stiff trend. A very stiff trend, and it could continue to be stiff. That money flow is very red on a 1 minute, I got to say. How's the 5 minute looking? Okay, I'll say this. The 5 minute looks like it may come down lower, and look at the clap gap that we are closing now. But I'll say until we lose the 200 MA on the 5 minute, this could still be bullish. Look, low, higher low. There's higher lows here on price, guys. You can't be so zoomed in and so, focused on the small time frames. You got to zoom out, and this is just a 5 minute. It could tell you that BTC can dump more all the way down to 64.6 and still be bullish in the bigger picture, right? Let me look at one more for you. This 4 hour time frame, 4 hour. Do you see all the higher lows? There's a low, higher low, higher low, a higher low. We're in the uptrend on the meso time frame, the 4 hour time frame. BTC pushing, but at resistance again. It's a tricky area. It's a very tricky area to trade as we are at local value area highs. BTC looking bearish on the small time frames. All right, let me check in on the community in the chat. Make sure I'm not missing anything here. Folks, how we doing? Shout out to Adam. What's up, Ross? Ross says, great call. No oil short, JP. Took 56% profit. Let's go. Drop some money for him. I love it when people make money off of the TA. Congratulations, Ross, on the oil short. I did see some potential bearishness on oil, hence me closing my oil long in profit. Okay, Clapjack says it's just wrecking the late longs. I kind of agree with that. Let's show this chart real quick again, Laura. You can consider longing these 1 minute flags, like kind of chasing the trend up. The patient trader, and I am a patient trader, I'm willing to speculate on some 5 minute longs here. Oh, hold on. The patient entry would be at that 200 MA. Maybe that is just, last minute longs, especially the people who bought the breakout, right? Not even the flag. Like, I understand buying the flag, but buying the breakout and punishing you right now, the actual entry, the responsible entry, I believe, in my opinion, for BTC on a 5 minute will be around 64,600. This level right here will be the responsible entry and not the late long high leverage entry. All right, guys, hit that like button, please. How are we looking on the like count? How are we looking on that like count? Look at the likes up. We appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed the show here. Let's make this last call for super chats. That's right, last call for super chats and deep dives as we've went extensively into analysis for BTC. Hope you found it helpful. I really hope you find it helpful. Shout out to Daily Dose. Shout out to all my good people out there. Caked, I love seeing you in that chat as well. Gonna start getting you on that microphone. All right, Jay Clapton, all my good people in the congregation. They said the best show on YouTube. Thank you so much, guys. We'll be live every single day for sure, multiple times a day. I'll be live later. I'll be live later for the daily candle close. I would love to go live early if I can, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. No promises, but I'm going to try my damn best. Got to get into some emails and see what's going on. But guys, we love you so much. If you need access to any of the tools that we use here, for example, the liquidity heat map, let's bring this up, still favoring the upside. This is Trade Indifferent. We have a 10% discount for the community. If you want to give a Trade Indifferent a try, this gives you your local liquidity, your macro liquidity, all on the TradingView chart. You don't have to hit refresh. It's all live data right from Binance, right? It's not implied liquidity. It is a liquidity. That and also, BitUnix, BitUnix, the place that we trade. You see us put in trades here for BitUnix. If you want to use BitUnix, we have a referral link for you in the description of the video as well. Awesome place to trade cryptocurrencies, gold, oil, and commodities here. I'm in the render trade, sitting very flat right now. No loss, no down draw, no profit, no nothing. Just sitting flat right now in the render trade. Guys, I will see you on the other stream, my later stream today. I'm going to push really hard for 3 p.m. Pacific time, but please give me grace, if it's later than that. Okay, please give me grace. I love you so much. Love in the chat. Come on, love in this club, and hit the like button on the way out. Please hit the like button. We love you. Okay, we focus on positivity. We focus on mindset. Make it zen, Laura. Make it zen. I hope to see you in the Discord. All right, free yourself from your narratives and sign a new lease on your narrative every single day, as I do. I know we speculate on these small time frames, but guys, I'm bullish overall for BTC. I got to say, I'm bullish overall, and we'll see what happens in the next few hours and days. I'll be live later. I love you so much. I'll see you soon. Okay, 3 p.m. Take care, everybody. See you on the next stream.